Hello and welcome to the War Report. I'm your host Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT AEW, and it is Mania season. Well, it's been Mania season, but Mania's this weekend. Yeah, I mean, y'all know what I meant.
By the,
How we
by
feel?
the time you hear this, it'll be time. It'll be Mania weekend. Um, how am I doing? I'm doing all right, man. Just another day, another week. I feel like these weeks just go by so fast now. We're already halfway through April. It's Mania weekend. It's a very exciting weekend. I will say this is probably the first Mania weekend in a long time where I'm not as excited, and it's not because of any other reason besides I just won't be able to watch it live because I'll be at work. At least Saturday, I'll be home for Sunday,
Mhm.
hopefully. So, yeah, Saturday night I won't be able to watch the first night, so that kind of sucks. But it is what it is. I got to be an adult and work a job or whatever. Um, but I'm excited for everybody else, anybody who's going to Vegas for the show, and anybody who had to hold back on their mortgage this month to pay for these tickets for WrestleMania. Very
Mhm.
excited for you guys to see the show. Um, I'm going to go to a Mania at some point in my life. As long as the tickets don't go any higher than where they're at right now, which Lord knows, my next year, it really might be an arm and a leg. You may have to sell your firstborn to
Nigga,
even.
we might not have a country, my nigga.
This is true. I don't know what could happen.
Niggas talking about it next year.
Do you think they're going to Saudi next year? I just don't see it. I don't. It's crazy because so much can happen in just a month alone.
Fuck the Saudi Arabia part. War.
That's what I'm saying. We could be at war next in tomorrow for all we know.
Yeah,
Um,
niggas is talking crazy. Might go nuclear. You feel me?
so Lord knows what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a mess.
WrestleMania Fallout.
I do know a lot of stuff that is happening in Saudi Arabia has been getting canceled events. I think F1, if I'm not
Hmm.
mistaken, they said we good.
They they said so take because me and a friend was talking about it. They like skipped it. They were just like, yeah, we might go back to it, but everybody's just like, we'll go back to it. A lot of money gets like spent there, so I'm sure F1 was
Yeah,
like, we kind of want to spend back on Saudi Arabia, but honestly, like the way that shit's going, I feel like you know. It's gonna keep going by the time like the season ends, so like they probably might not even do like Saudi. Will they? I don't know if they do another race to make up for it, because it's like what is it? The NBA season is like 82 games, right? And it's just
yeah.
like just one game. Now it's 81, and that one could have probably been very important. In your
It's probably more
standing.
comparable to what NFL maybe.
I'm not sure
How
what they
do
do.
Adam? How many races do they do a year in F1?
I am unsure, but it's a point-based system, and every point
Yeah,
counts.
so
So
maybe closer to soccer, probably more of like
yeah,
the soccer system.
and it's like, okay, let's say you're down three,
Yeah,
and then
you're
there's
missing
a
a
there,
race.
there there's less of a chance to regain that three, and there's also like less of a risk of somebody like just fucking up on the race.
But also even at the same time, because even if like say if there was the NBA lockout season, instead of playing 82 games that year, they played 43 or whatever. It would still be the same because everybody played the same amount of games, so it'd
Hmm.
still be the same amount of races. But from a financial standpoint, yeah, I think they would want to do those Saudi races for just for for the whatever profit they're gonna make off of that.
Hmm.
Lord knows, the Saudi bag is a different type of bag. I'm sure WWE could hold on as long as possible for that Saudi WrestleMania. They do not want to give that up. I'm sure. So they'll wait till last minute. It might be like near nuclear threat for like, okay, we're not going.
I mean, usually by the time that like, because what is it? Mania tickets, or like they usually unveil it around the fall.
Yeah, usually like later in the year, yeah, around like October,
So
November-ish, I think.
they really can't pull we're just gonna go, we're gonna go do New Orleans right now, you know, um, by like November or some shit, or like by like when we're on the build to fucking Royal Rumble, you know. So I feel like
But even then, you still got to take into account, will the Superdome be available or wherever they want to do it at?
I'm sure they could make it available. I mean,
Yeah.
what could possibly stop them? Football?
Well, football is not football season in April, so
So
yeah, I mean,
I don't
I guess
know.
they could.
I don't
I
know.
hope
I
they
don't
do.
know what could block them.
That's true. I guess it's not really going on in April. Yeah, I guess you could probably get away with it.
Yeah.
If I were New Orleans, though, I'd be like, yeah, we were just secondary, like you know what I mean? Like
I'm,
we ain't
you know, I'm sure they're not gonna take that shit personally because they're just like, hey
I
man,
would.
tourist money.
First
You
of all,
see,
y'all said we gonna get it in the first place,
and
and then
and
you took it
and
away
th-
from us.
and then this is why you're not in this business. You too emotional. Nigga talking about, oh, I'm a second choice and not shit. Finally getting all that goddamn tourist money that we desperately need.
Yeah. Um,
Also, I think it's really funny that like what is it? People were just like, damn, what is it? That prison break just happened in New Orleans, bro. I don't know if they want to do Mania there. And WWE
a
was like, who
prison.
gives a fuck?
I don't know about that. What's that? I genuinely don't even know anything about that. The prison break?
Um, yeah, there was like a prison break like 2 years
Oh,
ago now.
when them dudes went viral.
Yeah. I was just
Oh
like,
man,
nigga, we stopped
ain't
at
nothing.
WrestleMania for six niggas. What the fuck is you talking about?
What are you talking about? They did SmackDown 3 days after 9/11. They ain't worried about a damn. They worried about a damn breakout.
Yeah, what is
Um,
it? WWE all COVID, nigga. Like what? You
what are you
think they
talking
give a
about,
you
right?
think they give a fuck about some damn niggas?
Speaking of niggas, Jay Uso was on the Is What It Is podcast with Cameron and Mace.
I gotta check it out.
I haven't seen. I don't even know if the actual episode's out. All I've seen is the clip of Cam and Jay Uso
Strapping.
tra trading back and forth.
Hmm.
Cam was kind of cooking him. I ain't gonna lie. And then Jay Uso pulled him out of his seat, hit him with a worked punch.
Yeah, he was looking
I didn't think
fucked
Jay
up
was gonna.
himself.
I didn't think Jay was gonna punch him for real. It was really funny. I don't know why the punch made it funnier. 'Cause usually you don't like. Usually if you see something like that, you like, oh, he's like throws him on the ground or something like that. He like really straight up just
Yeah.
punched him. That
He
was really
said, nah,
funny.
nigga, we gotta he
We
pulled the
gotta make it look
Vader.
good.
You think that shit fake? Ah!
Oh man,
Um,
shout out to Cameron, man.
yeah,
If you
I
would have
mean,
told,
oh, go ahead. No, no, go
okay,
ahead.
no, because if you would have told me in 2003 when I'm watching Rikishi on SmackDown, say his son's gonna fight my favorite rapper on a podcast. The podcast didn't even exist yet. That wasn't even a thing.
Nigga, what's the podcast? It's like a radio show.
It's like a radio show thing.
And you'll
I
be
would
doing
have
one
been like,
too.
while they're promoting WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who would have thought Cameron promoting WrestleMania? But yeah, no, I thought
Uh,
that was really funny. I'll say this year WWE is going all out with their promotion this year. This is
dog, the media, dog,
I've
since
never seen a
Monday,
blitz like that. Bro, they've been going crazy. Everything you could think of.
every like
Variety,
mad
every
YouTube
outlet.
video in my lungs
Every,
right now.
the Pivot podcast, Shannon and Ocho. Variety, Paper Magazine. That Paper Magazine cover with Dom was fire.
Yeah.
Um,
The live one, I'm not, she don't look good with the bang. Sorry. Couldn't,
sports,
could,
sports.
couldn't retweet it.
My brother Gene produced that Charlotte Flair Sports Illustrated piece.
Yeah, I
He
checked it
did
out.
that. He did that. Yeah, so much stuff. There's like
What is
hot ones. Every outlaw online outlet you can think of. TV.
yeah.
They're of course ESPN's going crazy with the promotion, obviously.
Um, I have definitely been injecting any and everything into my lungs right now since Tuesday.
Yeah,
And
this is the time of year. I'm just looking at it's going a lot better than last year. Last year we were getting Trump glaze and God knows what else was
mhm.
going on last year. Last year was a
That,
mess.
that, that's what happens when Roman's on top. You feel me? Stupid shit like that going into damn Mania season. Fucking idiot.
Oh man.
But yeah, this media blitz is way better.
He's going a lot better than last year.
It's I'm just gonna go through some of the stuff that I watched. Personally, I'm gonna say these first two, I did not enjoy them. Um, Triple H on What Do You Want to Talk About? Awful episode, so fucking boring. Um,
Triple
too
might be kind of
professional,
boring.
too
Triple might be kind of
professional.
boring in general.
Just too professional. I was like, even when you remember that I like the interview a lot. It's the Nick Khan and Ariel Helwani interview when like he just
Yeah.
started. I think they talked about like just the business in general, and I thought it was really cool stuff. This shit is so boring. Cody got nothing out of this nigga, man. They wasn't telling no jokes. They wasn't busting out laughing. No, I what is it? I think I
No
cut it
inside
off.
jokes or nothing.
You know, nothing. It's like these two niggas is like they work
Like
together, but they really strangers. Like
yeah, like, I think
you would think they
it
work in
definitely.
completely different departments. The way they was talking to each other versus like a lot of the shit that we've seen um from just like other people, and even the, like I know like Timothy Chalamet was like he was on his Marty Supreme run, so he was like kind of turning up the character just a little bit, but like even that shit was a little more entertaining than this. I was like, fuck, you ain't got nothing to add. I know you old and shit, but damn, shit boring as hell. Shawn Michaels in what is it, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn?
I enjoyed that one.
There, I didn't like it at all. I thought that shit was so
Yeah, like
boring. I
I
like
enjoyed that.
I thought it was cool to get like some extra insight, or just like just like stuff that Shawn never really talked about before, and I thought that was cool. But overall, I thought it was extremely boring. Um, Now the Pivot podcast that you mentioned, this where it gets really good. Trick Williams,
He's great, man. He's really good.
this is not the first time I've heard the full Trick Williams story, but like now as hearing the story again as successful as he is um currently was crazy. And hearing his journey, hearing his story, hearing about how he came up with the kind of character that he's putting on right now. I think the last time I heard Trick's story, he wasn't he didn't go through that TNA shit yet. So he didn't get his Hollywood Trick shit going on. Um but man, if you love the Bible and you believe in God, you gonna love this one. That boy was talking. The
That's a
good word. That's a
that's a
football player
football
right there.
player from the South. You already know what they on.
Yeah.
I know he had a Bible quote on his wrist tape. I already know.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know what it
Like,
said, but he
and,
definitely had one.
this ain't nothing to say, no church slander or whatever. But that was a Bible thumping ass fucking pie, and I thought it was cool overall hearing the story.
I
Um,
like the pivot in general. Um, Obviously they're not like super knowledgeable about wrestling. It doesn't seem like,
mhm.
or maybe
Honestly,
they're very like. I kind of appreciate the kind of the casual podcasts
yeah,
that'll do
and
wrestling sometimes because they'll ask
well,
different kind of questions sometimes. You know what I mean?
exactly. That's the part that I like the most. That like they weren't really talking about wrestling. They were just talking about Trick being black in wrestling, and
Yeah,
I think that's fucking fantastic. I think that's great. Like
yeah,
there's not a lot of black people in this space to do that. And especially,
yeah.
what kind of like the kind of platform that they have. Like there's us, there's them, and probably some other black podcasts. Um,
We got Malcolm asking niggas their Waffle House order. We got
yeah,
Malcolm.
yeah, whatever. But I thought that was really cool. Jimmy and Jay Uso on Hot Ones versus. I thought that one was really funny.
I didn't
Um,
watch it, but they're always funny together, so I believe it.
Yeah, it was really good. This one I skipped. It was the IGN with Obafemi and Jacob Fatu. I thought that shit was boring, so I just like kept it moving.
What were
It
they
just
talking
seemed
about?
it just seems to be like just throwing out random ass questions. I was just like, I don't give a shit
Uh,
about this. Like, just bad stuff. Goat Talk with AJ Lee and CM Punk. They're always fun to see together. I love their Hot Ones versus as well, so I checked it out. Um, so I didn't like the other Shawn Michaels and Triple H stuff, but the wrestlers when they did them in Variety when they were just like talking to each other, I thought that was cool.
yeah, I've
Um,
only seen little clips here and there of that. I didn't watch it
it's
though.
it's good, it's good, it's short, it's good. Um, I watched the CM Punk countdown. It is WWE official stuff, so it's whatever. But I thought it was cool. Um, Liv Morgan on GQ. Oh, Liv Morgan, a very pretty lady, bruh. You know, like just watching the video, I was just like, I know she's a pretty lady, but I didn't really stare at her face that long in a while. So I was just like, oh shit, fine shit for real. That's crazy. And she's blind as fuck, so that's scary. Um, well, I
Did you
guess
watch did you watch Jade on the Joe Budden podcast? I didn't
no,
watch
I don't.
shit.
I don't listen to the Joe Budden podcast ever. Um, no, I just think they just go say some stupid shit, and I'm good. They gonna say some stupid shit, and then that nigga Mark, he gonna have to fucking educate them for like 15 minutes, and then just
Mark gonna be
go,
the one to say some stupid shit, probably. If we being real.
nah, not really. I mean, well, he might say some stupid shit, but he'll be the sanest nigga in the room. Every time I see a clip from the Joe Budden podcast, it's him educating these niggas on something extremely basic, and then they move on, and nobody's mind was changed. And I go, what is this nigga's purpose on the podcast? And people are just like, so he can educate. And it's just like, I don't see it working.
I don't think that's his purpose at all. I think he should be on there because he like being on there.
He's just the only nigga in
He
there
like
making fucking sense.
he's the only nigga in there that read a book.
I'm saying, and then everybody's
That's
just
all
like,
that
oh,
is.
he brings reason. And then I'm seeing this nigga, what is it? He gets into a debate about like the wife's last, or taking the wife's last name or hyphenating the last name and shit like that. And then it's five other niggas just being like, the usual just patriarchy, or just like, nah, you gotta take my shit. You'd be like, nah, that shit don't really matter for like 5 minutes. And the niggas was just like, nah, man, she gonna take my name, and that's it. I was just like, what the fuck did he educate on, bruh? Like I get it. He's like the only smart
That's
nigga
it.
there, but like I feel at the same time he serves no purpose. But Liv Morgan on GQ was very fun. Um, I started the Dom and Liv and Dom on the Billboard. Though basically the interview where they said that they don't like their theme songs.
Which is crazy. The Dom theme is hard.
Yeah,
And Liv's had her theme forever, so I don't even know. I'm
yeah, that's
surprised.
fine. But these niggas started talking about Fetty Wap and then I cut it off.
What's wrong with Fetty Wap? That
I
big
don't
jersey.
care.
That big
Yeah,
jersey.
I know he Jersey, but I don't give a
Hey,
shit.
I care.
Um,
All right, nigga.
and then this shit called "What's Your Bagel Order?" and it had Trick Williams
Huh?
on it, and they said he had a wild order. I don't remember what it was because I was watching it on my way home instead of watching
You know, he
AEW.
bagel to South Carolina.
Yeah, I'm saying, um, my friend, what is it? I think it was like last weekend. She was just like, "Oh, I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna just stop by work and then drop off a bagel or whatever." And I was just like, I don't have the heart to tell you that I don't really like bagels. But it's just like I get to see the homie, and the bagel was okay. I'm a croissant nigga.
I'm not a big bagel guy either. I'm be real.
I'm not a big breakfast person, but I like a croissant. A croissant. Honestly, that bagel would have been 1,000 times better if it was just a croissant. Like if it just had the what is it? It was like a yuzu cream cheese, so it was like it was very sweet. Just throw that shit on a croissant, bruh. It don't need to be a bagel. And it was on an everything bagel, so this shit was like dropping everywhere. Like a fucking Nutri-Grain. That shit was annoying, but it tastes good though.
I
Um,
I will say though, back in the day when I lived in my apartment, every Sunday I would go to this little spot near my crib. I would get a bacon, egg, and cheese on everything bagel with avocado and some hot sauce on it. There's no better way to start your Sunday than that right there. And
um,
sometimes if I was feeling good, I'll get a green smoothie with it too.
yeah.
You know what I
If
mean?
I am feeling breakfasty, which is very rare, there is a place near my job, and I just get a breakfast sandwich, no egg, and yeah, that's it. It's just good that way. Every time I come inside, she's just like, I won't say no egg. Like sometimes I would forget, and then the cashier would be like, "No egg, right?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah. Just take that shit off." Um, so it's cool that she remembers. Even like even if I don't be there in in weeks, you feel like I remember you. You're the only nigga that stops by. Um, so yeah, that shit lit. But that is all the wrestling content I have been absorbing for just to keep the hype maintained for WrestleMania weekend. I watched Alba Fire and Tatum Paxley at WWE World. It is a match.
I'm not expecting
Yeah,
a Tokyo Dome classic.
I wasn't I wasn't expecting much either, but they gave us like this is the second match on a house show type shit. Like they are now, and I'm not gonna fault them. I'm not gonna give them no stars and no shit like that. But like very, hey man, don't hurt me type match.
You know, we got shit to do.
We gonna go there, play the hits, and then we on that shit. You feel me? And I think and then when I was watching it, I was just like, this is kind of like the real benefit of like just having a big ass roster that you could just like split them off and just have these niggas do anything.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry,
Um,
I had to mute because I sneezed. All right.
no, it's fine. Um, but yeah, so it's cool that like you can do that shit. Um, that's just what I've been up to. Video game wise, I can't say much. More, actually, I haven't talked about Marvel Rivals in a minute. Um, but there has been some new developments.
uh,
I stopped playing ranked after the new
uh.
Warframe came out. And then I kind of just like fell off rank. It was like whatever. But they killed Rogue, so I'm not gonna try to learn Rogue no more.
Was she
Um,
OP?
no, but you know how I don't even know the Overwatch equivalent anymore because I don't know.
I haven't played Rivals in a long time, so
But the crowd control, like kind of just like stopping a tank in their tracks, or just like just
yeah.
stopping their movement abilities, kind of like a Reinhardt Shatter.
Mm-hmm.
But like imagine you try to hit somebody, or you try to hit another tank with the Shatter and it didn't work.
Mm.
That's kind of what they did with Rogue.
Gotcha.
Um, So like basically a lot of tanks can be like knocked down or like stopped in their tracks. And they get like temporary armor for a little bit and I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, yes, that's a tank, but like that shit be niggas whole kit to do CC. Um so that was very painful. I was learning Rogue. I was having a lot of fun with Rogue, but like, I'm going to stop that now. Um Randomly, I was just like, nobody wants to play healer. Fuck it. I'm gonna play healer, but I'm not gonna play my main healer, Loki. I'm gonna play Ultron. Fuck it.
Ultron fun.
I've never played Ultron. I was like, fuck it. I don't really care, right? I like Ultron a lot. I've been having a fucking blast playing Ultron. Um, when I don't like to do triple support, I'm not a big fan of that, but Ultron enabled like I will still go Ultron and just do damage because Ultron can do a fuck ton of damage. I think it's very fun to do. Um, so niggas will be like, "Oh, I don't want to do triple support." I say, "Who do triple support? I ain't healing you niggas.
Damn.
I'm
Well,
sure
that
I'm
point,
shooting hoes."
play Iron Man, nigga.
No,
You
Iron
gonna
Man
just fly
whack.
around? You
I
think
don't like
so?
I don't like Iron Man. Uh,
Uh,
I think he whack. But
I don't know what the
uh,
meta is no more. I haven't played that game in a long time. I haven't played anything in a long time.
the,
But
the meta's bullshit. Especially what is it? I think it's either next week they're gonna add Black Cat. And I found, I think dive is just like a very big popular thing right now. And I was just like, I don't have a dive in my bag. I was like thinking about this the other day before they revealed Black Cat. I was like, I don't have a dive in my bag. I don't really like playing Psylocke. I don't want to have to learn magic combos. Definitely don't want to play Spider-Man. Um, I was like, I don't have a dive in my bag. I was like, oh, I think I might pick up Mr. Fantastic, still another anti-dive hero or whatever. And then I saw Black Cat. I saw Black Cat, and I said, this bitch could do anything. If I could insta lock her faster than the next nigga when she drop, I'm gonna learn
Give
Black
it a
Cat.
shot.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like the only dive I know is Venom, and I just want to diversify my bag just a little bit. Um, Dive Namor is cool, but like I want to play like a dive proper, um, or just like a melee hero proper. So there's that. Um, yeah, that's about it. Those are like the only games. That is the only game I'm playing. Any new game that I'm playing, or like updates on that. Uh, yeah, that's it. Oh
I got
shit.
no gaming stuff. What
I
happened?
saw 3 movies this weekend. Um, I said I got AMC A-list. I'm just gonna see a fuck ton of movies back to back. Um, saw the drama. Uh, I'm glad I went in blind because I was not prepared for what was going to be said to me and that shit. So I thought that was really funny. Um, Movie unintentionally hilarious. Maybe I just have like a very easy to please sense of humor of some sort, but that movie is hilarious. Um,
Is it a
draw
comedy?
no.
Okay.
It is very not. It is cute. It is dramatic. It's a drama, it's the drama.
It's
Um,
called the drama.
yeah, it's funny. It is dramatic, and I think it says a lot of fun things about forgiveness. And then I watched You, Me, and Tuscany. Some lady
Mm.
on TikTok was just like, yeah, and I was just like thinking back, it could have just been marketing, and you know what, that bitch got me. But she was just like, hey man, I'm trying to pitch a movie to Hollywood, but they said they won't pitch it unless this movie that is completely unrelated to me does well. And it was You and Me in Tuscany. And I was just like, fuck it, man, I'll help out the black lady. Fuck it, right? The drama, You, Me in Tuscany, damn near the same fucking movie.
Really?
They are the yang to their yang. The fun and like the dramatic part, like if you take out the dramatic parts of the drama and you put extra cute shit, it's just You, Me, and Tuscany, and then like like vice versa. Like this is the good feeling version of it, and then this is like kind of like the awful disaster situation of it. But like I liked it a lot. Um, I was watching the movie and I was just like, I don't know what to really call this, but I was talking to my friend and I was just like, this is a like tourist trap romance movie. I ain't never thought about going to fucking Tuscany in my life. When I saw that
But now you want
sunrise
to
over the
go?
when I saw that sunrise over the villa, I said, "Huh, ain't too fucking bad." Um, what is it? Bailey? Because there's Chloe Bailey and there's Haley Bailey, right? That's
Yes,
her name,
Little
right?
Mermaid.
Yes, the Little Mermaid. Boy, she was looking good as fuck in that movie, boy.
They are beautiful women. They are beautiful women.
I said, God damn, every scene. You know, I seen Chloe Bailey a lot. I like rap music. Her and Gunna. So I saw her a lot. Thought Haley Bailey had cleavage in damn near every scene. I said, Jesus Christ, put them away.
What more?
You're meeting the grandma in this movie, bro. Put them away. Anytime she woke up, she was in like peak vacation clothing. And I said, God damn, that
Amazing.
shit was crazy. She fine as shit in that movie. Um, and I saw They'll Kill You with oh fuck, I forgot the lady's name, but I believe she played Domino in the Deadpool movie.
Zazzy Beats.
Yeah, Zazie Beetz.
Shorty who don't be taking baths.
She don't be taking baths.
That's what she said.
She act like it. That movie fucking stinks. Um, well, I don't want to be too harsh, but it's definitely the worst out of the three that I saw. Um, I and I was talking to a friend about it, and he was just like, you're the only other person that saw this movie in chat, so we started talking about it, and I was just like, movie probably had a dog shit budget, feels like it. Acting, probably one good actor in a movie. Plot, plot is silly enough that it works for me. There's one good action scene in the beginning and in the end. Anything in the middle, very bad, very corny. Um, it is extremely gory, which I thought was really cool until you realize that the gore doesn't really matter. Um, but yeah, not I would not recommend that movie. I would not go to the theater to see it. I if it was like playing if like somebody had it on in the background, I would watch it. But if you say, "Hey man, we could come over watch a movie and we going through a selection," and it was just like, "Hey man, we should watch this," nah.
Not doing it for you.
No. I haven't seen a lot of movies this year, but it's probably the worst movie I've seen this year so far.
Shit.
Not good. And yeah, Zazie can't act. And I think this is probably like the second movie I saw that she was in that I didn't like. So, third one, we getting you the fuck up out of here. Um, what is it? I think the first movie I saw her in, The Heart of Dale Fall with it's like the cowboy movie with Jonathan Majors.
Yeah,
That movie sucks.
I wasn't a
Um,
big fan of that movie. I've seen that. I wasn't a big fan.
I was watching
I
that
liked her in
movie.
Atlanta. She's in Atlanta. I liked her in Atlanta. The two seasons I watched.
I'm sure she was great in Atlanta, but if I see her in another movie that is not good, maybe stick to TV then. Um, so let's hope I never see the Deadpool movie. You feel me? Um, but yeah, that's it. Um, yeah, that's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. Mania season.
I
You feel me?
watched
I'm mania pilled.
I watched Love Jones for the first time the other day. That's a different story for a different podcast. Cause we got stuff to talk about. But I just want to point that out that I have thoughts on the movie
What? The Love Jones?
on Love Jones.
Love Jones.
You're not familiar with the movie Love Jones?
Oh no, but
It's an old movie. It's old.
yeah,
It's
no,
old. It's an old
I
movie.
I saw the cover and I was just like, how have I not seen this?
But people who know me know I don't watch a lot of movies. And
This
I didn't
this a
wa-
this a this a real lover joint?
and I didn't watch a lot of movies growing up as a kid, particularly black movies. Really
Hmm.
in general, but people, every time people like black people come talk to me about like black movies, I'm like, I don't know, I never seen that joint, son. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm trying to make an effort to watch some classic black movies I've never seen before. And Love Jones
What's
was on the list.
what else is on the list before you continue?
Oh my God. What else is on the list? Malcolm X, which is on the list. I just haven't had time to sit down and watch Malcolm
Come
X in full.
on, I saw
I
that shit
have
at
not seen. I have not
I,
seen Malcolm X.
I think I saw that shit when I was hella young, bruh.
I
Oh
have,
my
I have not seen
God.
Malcolm X. Crooklyn. I've never seen that.
Nothing, man.
Menace Society. I've never seen it.
Oh my God.
I've never.
What?
I have seen Boys in the Hood.
I
Oh, I was.
watched Menace to Society a lot. It played a lot on syndication. So I watched that
I
shit
know,
a lot as a kid.
nigga. Listen, Baby Boy. But listen, this I'm gonna tell you about Baby Boy.
That's fair. That's fair.
I've
That's
se
fair.
I've seen Baby Boy.
But you
I've
haven't
never
seen
seen it.
Baby Boy.
I haven't seen it in chronological order. I've seen parts here and there on BET at different times.
Okay, that's really funny, but like the clean version of the movie is different from like the unrated version. Like
I'm sure.
when my cousin was telling me, yeah, they like fuck in that movie, like Jody be fucking in that movie, and I'm like, oh, nah, I had never seen it uncut before. Um, but yeah, so it is a different movie when you watch it on streaming services or wherever you plan on watching it at.
I saw The Best Man for the first time last week as well. Never
Oh
seen The
my
Best Man.
God, you never seen The Best Man,
I
bruh.
say it now. Um, I'm sure there's other movies. Those are the ones off the top of my head that I put on a list that I gotta watch. Um,
Um,
but we'll get there. We'll get there. We got the movies ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? They're classics. So I'll
oh
see them when I
shit,
see them.
nigga, they might not be going nowhere, but you might be going somewhere.
This is true. You know what? This is true.
Tomorrow ain't promised, brother.
All right, all right, all right.
Um,
Anyway, let's
ha
get to the shit we got to get to because
wait,
it's
hold
wrestling
on.
time. You got
Have you
more?
seen The Wood?
I have seen The Wood. I love The Wood.
Okay,
Pause.
okay, okay.
I love The Wood. uh,
Okay, that's pretty fun. One last one. Have you seen Black Dynamite?
yeah, I've seen Black Dynamite. I've seen
Okay,
Black
then
Dynamite.
that's it. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all.
I've seen that. I've seen Coming to America. I've seen Do the Right Thing. There's ones I've seen.
I
Just a lot of them I
I
haven't seen.
I have not seen Do the Right Thing, but I
I've
did see Come to America like a few years ago, actually. Like
I've
very
seen
like I saw it for the first
Boys
time
in the
during the
Hood.
pandemic.
I've seen Boys in the Hood. I've seen all the Fridays. You know what I mean? Like there's stuff I've seen.
Yeah.
But we'll get there. We're gonna get there. Don't even get me started. Just in general. Godfather. I ain't never seen The Godfather. None of
I've
them.
never seen The Godfather either. Goodfellas is the only mafia movie that I need to see.
I have seen Goodfellas.
It is the
I gotta
it's the
see.
only it's the only one I want to see, and
I
it's
gotta
gonna
see
remain that way.
Casino. I ain't seen Casino yet.
Uh,
You know what I mean? They say that's a classic.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Either way, all right. Let's get to
All right,
business. All right.
mania, mania,
We,
mania. Take a shot.
we take a shot. Um. So we were talking about YouTube earlier
Mm-hmm.
last week or 2 weeks ago. We were talking about that Mike and Earl album.
Yes.
While they were doing their promotion, while they were on their media run, they were on Pitchfork doing the over/under game, where Pitchfork gives them a topic and they tell them if they're overrated or underrated.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing that right now.
All
And
right.
I'm going to name a category, and you're going to tell me if it's overrated or underrated,
All right.
and explain why. Are you ready?
Of course, I'm gonna explain why. We'll go off.
All right. The squash match.
Underrated.
Why so?
Um, you want to get somebody over, you do a squash match. Um, I feel like even honestly, I can't even think about the last time that NXT has done a squash match. I think that they should. I don't think they've done a squash match since like Jasper Troy debuted. They should probably do it more. I think what would really help Keona Carver is if he did a squash match. It helps get people over as a dominating force. Um, there are so many good iconic squash matches in history. Um, Goldberg to name, just to name one, he has a bunch of classic squash matches. Um, we need more squash
It
matches.
it's tough to get a classic squash match. There's certain je ne sais quoi you need to have.
Yeah, like I definitely think that like yes, there are bad squash matches. Like everybody will go to Kofi Kingston and Brock Lesnar. Um, and I think the reason why I think that one is a very bad squash match is because you spend a lot of time establishing Kofi Kingston as somebody who can hang, and you and I get it, maybe that's not the direction that they wanted to go to, going into Fox, but I feel like they probably could have did that a little bit better. And the squash match doesn't really establish Brock as anything. Like we know Brock is that, you know?
Yeah,
If they were
that's
to
why I didn't
like,
work with the Cena one either
yeah. So like
recently.
so it's just like somebody's like really established, that they're that guy. So they don't really need to be doing squash matches anymore. And even if I also feel like even if it's like I'm just gonna go to the example because I don't really know how to just express it outright. Let's say we've never met in the ring. You had a bunch of squash matches. You're a very dominant force. I go in there, people are expecting me to get squash. I hang in there. Maybe I squeeze out a win. Maybe I showed a little more heart than anybody else has. That puts that is a lot in itself already. So even at the thought of a squash match happening does a lot.
Fair
Eh,
point.
I think the squash match is insanely underrated. We need more.
I didn't know you were gonna go that long for him on that.
I,
uh,
I've never, I don't really get to express all these thoughts, even though I do a wrestling
that's why
podcast
we're
for
here,
damn
baby.
near fucking forever.
All right, next one. The Dusty finish, overrated or underrated?
Um, Shit, really depends how it's done, but I'm gonna go overrated. Um, that is, I feel like is used a lot to do a rematch, and
Feels like a cop out.
yeah, it feels like a cop out. Maybe the nigga is just mad and he just gonna swing on the nigga and get it back again. Who cares if he lose clean? Fuck it, I want my ones. I don't give a fuck. I'm deranged. I want that title. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, I don't Dusty finish not good. And there's some Dusty finishes I'm okay with, some I'm not. The low blow, I don't like the low blow. Um I don't like the actually my arm I actually had my shoulder up, the ref didn't see it. Fuck you. Um I do a Dusty finish that I like a lot, if you could even call it that, is that I inadvertently cheated. Like I didn't know the turnbuckle was undone, and then I threw you to it, and then I got the pinfall. I like that, but all the other shit, no, I'm not a fan.
All right, next up, Black and Gold NXT, overrated or underrated? This is a tricky one.
Oof. It is
This
a
is a
tricky
tricky
one.
one.
It is a tricky one. It is a tricky one. Um, oh fuck, man, because I do like Black and Gold era, but
You gotta pick one,
I'm
bro.
going to say overrated.
All right,
Um,
all right.
and the reason why I say that it's overrated is because it's usually like used to demonize what we're currently getting. But I think right now, from like 2.0 on, higher success rate.
Yeah,
Yes, a lot of these guys had like crazy matches on NXT, and I've been very vocal on this very podcast that people stayed there too long, and some, Chomp at the time, was too pussy to go up. And I feel like Black and Gold made a lot of wrestlers complacent and very scared. Um, in this current, 2.0 on, I feel like there is very much a larger pressure for people to be good enough to survive on the main roster. Um, During that Black and Gold era, there was a disconnect between NXT and main roster, and I feel like with Sean and HBK, booking the two, there's a little more effort in trying to do kind of like that seamless transition into the show. And I also like that just because you get called up doesn't mean I'm not finished with you on NXT until I'm finished with you.
yeah.
Like a
I
Carmelo
also
Hayes.
I also think because of the difference between Triple H and Shawn and Triple H and Vince, I think it is that we now that we have a better idea of what Triple H and Vince's relationship was like,
Hmm.
professionally at least, it didn't seem like they were really on the same page at all.
Hmm.
So I think
There's different
that's
wrestling
probably,
philosophies.
yeah, I think that's probably where a lot of that fear from, the black and gold guys and girls
Yeah.
came from. Because they're like, oh, yeah, we about to go up there and they're gonna be, oh,
Well, like also
Vince don't know this shit. He's gonna
we,
make us do whatever.
we also often talk about like the AEW women's division, and it's just like why would it, like, you see how women are booked on AEW, why would you go there? And I can say that for a lot of people on Black and Gold, like you see people, be extremely successful on NXT, they go to main roster and then they're drowning.
Yeah,
If I'm Black and Gold at the time and I see Apollo Crews, Apollo Crews up on there, and he ain't making no splash, he ain't making, he ain't doing jack shit. I'd be fucking terrified.
yeah.
But I am gonna go Black and Gold is overrated because I feel like NXT was not do what it was designed for as well as it is now.
All right, we'll do another one. Working the limb. Overrated or underrated?
Working the limb. Um, huh. It's I don't know. I have a lot of conflicting thoughts about this one, and just kind of what I want to see in wrestling. Um, I am going to go overrated because I think selling the limb is underrated.
Mm.
Like you can
Working the
like
limb, the easy part. It's the person who have to sell the limb.
exactly. I'm glad you knew exactly where I was coming from. Like it's very easy for me to just like keep attacking your arm, and everybody talks about like attacking the leg, and nobody like Nick going to a full sprint later, and people just going adrenaline. Um, but if I'm working your arm or whatever, and then you do a suplex like it was nothing, overrated. I I'm doing all this world of sports shit. I'm working a limb. I'm going real old school. I'm doing all this shit in my Harley race bag, all this sort of shit or whatever. And you do a lariat and you not flicking your arm or holding your elbow like that shit ain't hurt after. That shit overrated as fuck. Selling it is the most important part.
Okay, I got a couple more. I have like a
Keep
bunch of
going.
them, but we'll
No,
be here
keep
all day.
going, keep going.
We'll keep going?
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Def Rebel.
Um,
I got a hot take with this one. I think they're low key underrated.
I
When you think about it,
before I answer, I don't think that they get enough love for the good that they do. That's for
that's where I'm
sure.
going with it. That's where I'm going with it. Now,
But
they're bad is bad.
I can't say they're overrated because nobody speaks positive of them.
That's why I want to go underrated. Think about it. Obafemi theme, people love
Bar.
that theme. Trick William theme, people love that theme. Kit Wilson theme, people love that theme. Um,
They don't get enough praise for the good that they do. If that classifies them as underrated, then I'm gonna go that. But they do have a lot of stinkers. But I think people
they
are
do
just
have a lot of stinkers.
hyper focusing on the stinkers.
I agree. I'm happy we're on the same
Uh,
page with that. Um, Trick Williams diss tracks.
Overrated.
He dropped one
Um,
today.
I know I haven't heard it. I don't want to hear my wrestlers rap.
The Butch one was funny though.
That's all I'm gonna give him credit for.
The Butch one was good.
Um, and it's funny. I saw people talking about like the ginger, I saw people talking about the gingerbread man, and just being like it's whack. And I remember liking the Use the Butch one a lot.
He's a Butch is
Um,
good.
but you know, noticing as soon as he gets to Yachty, he putting out some whack shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
First of all, watch your mouth. Yachty made solo step and creep boy. All right.
Uh, he also
He
made those
made
City
solo
Girls
step and
tracks.
creep boy. Yeah, act up is fantastic. What are you talking about? Anyway, Spanish Fly.
Overrated.
Yeah. Yes, it is. I hate that move.
Too many of you niggas is doing it, and I honestly, I kind of always felt like the move was stupid.
It's stupid. It is a
It's
stupid move,
it's an extremely long wind up. It
especially off the top rope. Yeah, it's even yeah.
there is I do like the Spanish Fly when they like run the rope and then they do it,
Yeah,
and it's
with
like
the momentum with it.
when it's more of a reversal. I like it as a reversal, not when it's a top rope move. When it's a top rope move, looks way too collaborative, takes
Yeah.
forever to set up,
Yep.
and I don't understand it.
It makes less sense than the Canadian Destroyer.
Probably.
I don't like it.
I'm not
Um,
a fan of the Spanish Fly.
2008 Jeff Hardy.
I'm gonna say overrated because I'm right there with them. I wasn't even watching at the time, and I knew
But
he
you
was
weren't
gone.
watching.
Kids around. All the kids in the school wanted to do a swanton bomb, bro. Niggas wasn't doing a whisper in the wind.
Mm,
I knew about I know about the feud between him and CM Punk, and I didn't even know who CM Punk was.
mm.
So I'm gonna go with that. And I'm gonna say that because shout out to my boy Gold Midas, rapper out in Broward, and he had a song that used the clip of the Jeff Hardy just being like, "If we were all like you, I'd rather live on Pluto." um,
Uh, evil foreigner gimmick.
Evil foreigner gimmick.
Low key underrated. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be
Um,
real.
yeah, I nobody's really high on it, and
It's such an overused cliche, and I
yeah,
think just because of the state of America right now,
yeah,
like it's not really like the way to go.
you know the
However, historically, it's been great.
um,
Like
I'm going to
pre
say,
2010.
first I'm going to say, just to cover my woke ass here, America's never been in a great place with race relations. Now, what I'm going to say going forward, there's a lot of like race goes into sports a lot, and
Especially combat
what is
sports.
it? Yes, especially combat sports. I think that because I remember watching something about the Great White Hope, and it's just like boxing, they'll always like boxing will always want a black man to benefit or like do well so they
Hmm.
can have the white person to chop them down. I get it. It works. It like and I think it kind of exposes boxing as like, not everybody's here just for the love of the sport.
Oh
Yeah.
no, no, it's very
So
much
like
racially charged.
yeah, it's racially charged. There
if
is this
it,
there's the spectacle of a nigga being beaten and stuff like that. But I
well, not
don't
even that. Even like the Mexican fighters, the
oh yeah,
Mexican
that too.
boxers, same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
So
oh
it's like,
dude's really small, but like he hit and then you get like power dynamics about like, oh, this guy's like really heavy and he's like a heavy hitter, but you got the dude that's really fast, and that like stereotype as well. Um it definitely worked, you know,
it's worked a lot.
it's yeah, unfortunately it has worked a lot.
Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov. You don't even have to be racial because you can even take it as in just the evil European or European. You know what I
Honestly,
mean? The William Regal.
I'm gonna kind of say underrated because I feel like nobody's ever really tried to I guess like modernize the formula
I don't know how you would do that.
or like not even modernize the formula, but just like kind of make the formula just a little bit better and more digestible for this like point in time. And I think that the only way that you can do that, it's honestly going to be foreign glaze. Um, and it's gonna be like, oh, I'm in this like shitty place with like no healthcare, and you guys prioritize cars. I fucking hate driving, and then that sort of like it would just have to be the ultra woke version of like it's just gonna have to be like super woke foreigner, um, but then the promotion is gonna try to have you believe that they're the bad guy. Um,
I think you know what though? They did do that with Muhammad Hassan. I thought the Muhammad Hassan gimmick was so good before they turned him into a terrorist. But before that, I thought it was so good because he was just like, yo, ever since 9/11, y'all treat me like I did something wrong, but like I'm just like you, I'm American. And why y'all treat me like that? And he was like, he's right 100%, and he was still getting booed. Cause this is like he really just calling out the crowd like, yo, y'all don't even realize how racist y'all are. I didn't even do anything. And y'all mad at me.
I like that, but I just
I
don't
thought that
believe
was
that.
so genius.
Yeah,
But
I
then
just
they turned to terrorists.
well like but like I just don't believe that like you know people would do like somebody could do that and then like WWE doesn't position them as the heel.
Oh no, he was definitely positioned as the heel.
Yeah,
It
like
was just
I don't
it was
like
just an
that.
interesting way they did it.
Like doing that and then positioning him as the heel is not gonna work. So like I
Post,
honestly I
it
don't
was a
know.
post 9/11 world, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Shit different.
know, but like I don't know how I really don't know how you do that gimmick today because I believe that Jinder Mahal did like the same gimmick and I'm not sure.
It didn't work. It didn't
Yeah,
work.
it absolutely didn't work.
It would be very hard to get the evil foreigner gimmick off in 2026. I would like to see
Yeah.
it. So, I don't know how you would do
Unless
that. You know what? It would. I think it would have to be a white person though. It would have to be like a. I don't think it could be like a racial thing. It had to be a white person. It had to be a white foreign person. Like
it has
Gunther
to be
probably be the
yeah, it
closest.
has to be good. It has to be Gunter.
That'd be the closest thing. And they kind of flirted with it initially, and then they. I don't think Gunther wanted to do it, and I don't think it
Hmm.
was working for real.
I don't
Like I
know.
feel like that's what Vince was kind of flirting with that, and then he stopped.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to just say underrated for the most part because people aren't high on it anymore. But I do understand the like the history of it working, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know. It's whatever to me.
I'll do like two more.
Yeah.
Then we can get to multi-night events. Example, Wrestle Kingdom or WrestleMania or SummerSlam.
Underrated. More wrestling. Let's get more wrestling.
It is nice to just take a whole you got a whole weekend to look forward to. I will
Yeah.
say that. That is a nice feeling. You got two shows to watch.
And then you don't have to overpack a show.
The downside is one show might be ass and the other show might be good. You never know.
And that might not even be a bad thing. Um, you create discussion and create debate about what show you like. It's a conversation nonetheless. Gives us gives us something to talk about.
All right. And the last one, wrestler Twitter beef.
Uh, can I get an example?
Um, um, Jade and Naomi last year.
Oh, okay. So like wrestlers beefing on social media.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shit, man. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but done right, I think it could be fine. I'll probably go underrated.
Mm,
I feel like it's kind of like an underrated story element because I don't even feel like because sometimes WWE they will show like tweets
yeah.
on TV and be like this is what they said, but I don't think they've done that for any of the shit that Jay do.
Cause Jade got too many fucking F bombs and she
Yeah,
be
so
going too
like
hard.
because I'm pretty sure they do it for like Becky tweets and shit like that. Like they talk about Becky tweets because it's very much within storyline or like it's like approved by the
Yeah.
company and shit like that. So like done right then like sure. Um I don't think on NXT we never really had I saw you talking shit on Twitter so I'm gonna beat your ass in the parking lot, like type shit like that. I
No,
definitely
they
think
do TikTok. They go through TikTok.
yeah, they do TikTok. I definitely think that like did you see Kalani Jordan when she was on fucking like Facebook Live or some shit and then Jada ran up on her while she was in the
Banging on the
parking lot?
car.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Um But yeah, like fun shit like that could be really cool. But like, yeah, just like I don't know. They don't try to make it work with Jade, but I definitely think it's like an underrated like story telling element if you want to use it as such. I think that's what the reason why I don't really like a lot of the Jade stuff because like it doesn't really get referenced on TV. It doesn't really get me hyped to see the TV. Because I know it's not gonna get referenced on TV. So um done right it could be done well. So I'm gonna go underrated.
And I think the thing with the Jade Rhea situation for me,
Rhea
I think
instantly
it
went
just
into her feelings.
not even. I think they just jumped into it too fast. Like I mean, like, the moment, like,
Raw went
uh,
off air.
yeah, I'm like, damn, can we like, can we opening segment first? See what's going on? Like, yo, I feel like maybe if they had like a better idea, because like they didn't know the direction of what they were about to, I'm assuming they didn't know the direction of what they were about to, the way Rhea reacted, I don't think they knew like the direction just yet.
Yeah.
So to jump right to that, I'm like, yo, like maybe I don't know, wait a second. And people are yelling at me online like, oh well, why are you mad? Jade trying to make a storyline. I'm like, bro, that's the writer's job. Like, let them get to it first
Uh,
before you just start jumping
That
to shit.
that too. Like it's the writer's job. Like I get that like Naomi, I mean that Jade wants to like do her thing and like, make sure her
Yeah,
program's popping, but it's just like at least let the people lay down the groundwork for y'all
yeah,
to
give me,
have the Twitter beef, you
yeah.
know?
Let me get the foundation first for y'all to jump the shit. That was kind of my
Yeah.
big thing. That's why I kind of understand Rhea's reaction. I don't really agree with it, but I understand why she reacted that like, yo, like, whoa, what are you doing? Like we didn't agree to this. So I get both sides of it. Um, I think it's more so a timing issue more than anything. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah,
But
that's kind of the over under thing. We can do that this another time 'cause I got plenty more categories we
okay,
can
no
go
problem.
through.
Just save it for next week. I
I
mean,
got you.
we could keep going forever, but before we get into Mania weekend, we're just going to talk about last weekend, AEW Dynasty, and I'm going to be honest, I did not watch the show. Um,
Beautiful.
I wish I was not spoiled on the show. I probably would have like felt more inclined to watch it, but what is it? It happened on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I went to work and I got home. I forgot what I did after, but like people are already, I like the first tweet that I saw was Tony Khan kind of pivot, like he saw the buy rate and then pivoted to a like this is a story building pay-per-view. Like this shit is a fucking roadblock.
It felt very much like a B pay-per-view. But I feel like
Yeah.
Dynasty's always felt that way. But I
That's a
won't say it
Forbidden
was
Door
bad.
feel to me.
I won't say it's a bad pay-per-view, but it was just very much like inconsequential for the most part, outside of maybe like a couple. Yeah, I mean for the most, especially because after the Dynamite right after, it kind of like made a lot of shit kind of obsolete
Yeah, so like
in a way.
I'm glad I didn't waste my time watching it. And then, all I saw was on the TL was like just Osprey not selling shit, Kenny Omega, and MJF not really selling shit. And I was just like, I'm
You know what?
honestly I'm good. I
I'm gonna be
saw
real.
I saw Thekla and fucking Jamie Hayter just doing fucking nothing but walking and doing spots.
They kind
I'm
of lost
good.
that match. They kind of lost me with that match. I wasn't really feeling that one.
I don't think Thekla's
I will
good.
say that yeah, she's fine. I will say that Will Ospreay spot that went viral. I don't even think that was a really an egregious one compared to things he'd done before. I don't know why that one was the one that went viral. Of all the
Yeah,
things I've
right?
seen Will
Like
Ospreay do, it
this is
really
a
wasn't that bad.
he does this shit all the time. But I think it's just like the story that is being built is that like he has a neck injury and then he's getting
Yeah.
power driven, and it doesn't matter. And I think that people are finally coming to the conclusion of AEW is that like a lot of the like in-ring shit don't matter. Like the psychology is ass. And
They have they have a power scaling issue. I don't know.
yeah,
That's the best way I can explain it. It's like some Dragon Ball Z shit. It doesn't shit don't make sense once you start
yeah.
introducing fire into your show. I don't
Fuck
know.
the
Like when you start switching
fire,
flamethrowers and shit,
lynching
it's
and
hard.
explosions.
Luncheons and needles. Yeah, I mean it's like what I don't even know, but
And what
it's
is it?
wrestling at the end of the day. I can't
Yeah.
really
No,
explain
I,
it.
I get it. Like, it can be wrestling. Sometimes they can dial it down, they can dial it up, but I think the differences between the dialing down and dialing up is between individual wrestlers. And I'm seeing a lot of discourse online or just like people talking online just being like, "Oh, like WWE conditioned you to, such and such like sort of psychology." And then I'm just like, "But like psychology is like it's a wrestling based thing. Like it's a wrestling thing.
Also, WWE didn't start
Period.
that. Other promotions were had that same kind of style
It's a
before WWE.
It's a staple. It's the make it
Yeah,
believable
it's
staple of the sport.
the kayfabe people speak of. It's literally what kayfabe is. Like you know what I mean? Make it believable.
And then I'm having people just being like, well, like yes, good psychology is subjective, but what the fuck is the psychology going into a Will Ospreay match? Especially with the story of I came back from a neck injury. And first 3, 5 minutes of the match, you get power driven on the fucking steps, and then you go for another 8?
And thank God the match had a 20-minute time limit, because Lord knows how long it could have went.
Exactly. So like, how is that not objectively bad psychology? And then what is it? And you know, we're gonna talk about it, but then MJF beats fucking Kenny Omega, and then I'm supposed to believe that 4 coffin drops from a nigga that's 90 pounds and a headlock takeover because it's a reference to the old story, and a fucking low blow is supposed to take out MJF who survived the fucking Texas death match that had explosions in it. Oh, but he had a really, but
You know the
he had a really grueling match with Kenny Omega just a few weeks ago. John Moxley gets set on fucking fire, shows up on fucking AEW on Wednesday with no bandages. And I'm supposed to believe that Darby Allin is a champion?
You got me
I'm
there.
I'm supposed to believe
I
that
was ready to give you a rebuttal, but you got me there on that one.
and then I'm supposed to believe this? And then and then that's not even the fact of just the fucking booking of it all. Darby Allin is not even at his fucking hottest.
Yeah, I feel like this is something that probably should have happened like a year ago.
He
But
goes
he wanted to climb Mount Everest. What are you gonna do?
he derails his momentum by going to climbing Mount Everest. He faces Moxley for damn near several months. From Moxley, a former world champion, to fucking wrestling Gabe Kidd, and now you're beefing with the Don Callis family because the Don Callis, MJF told Don Callis family, handle my fucking light work, and then he becomes world champion. Oh, MJF underestimated him, and the grand story of beating him with the headlock takeover, the big story with no probably one promo, MJF acknowledging him. Are we fucking serious? Let me know if I'm bugging.
Um, nah, I see where you're coming from. As far as Darby winning the championship, we might as well just get to it while we're here.
Yeah, I don't feel like talking about the rest of the
I
pay-per-view. Chris
I
Jericho
don't
lost.
yeah. I don't fully hate the idea of Darby winning that
Come
way
on,
as far as
man.
the squash goes.
Come on, man.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me land. My issue with it is that it's literally the same exact angle they did a couple months ago with Brody King. If you were gonna do this, I wouldn't have done that twice to your top heel. In my opinion, I thought that was
That's
short-sighted,
well,
or
see,
they just didn't.
that's not even where I'm at with it. You know, because like yeah, like he also underestimated Brody Lee. Brody King. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
you did that same exact thing.
Yeah. You would think also it makes MJF stupid. You wouldn't think you would really underestimate a nigga, right? Because last time you were just like, oh, this nigga not gonna do shit to
Well,
me.
I know you didn't watch Dynamite, so the way the story went, MJF had no idea he was having a match that day until he got to the arena.
Oh, brother. They announced it on the fucking press conference
He
after the
didn't.
pay-per-view.
He said he didn't see
I
it.
saw that.
He said he didn't see it. Um,
You telling me Tony Khan could announce that Darby Allin is gonna have his match on Wednesday, and then MJF is like, "Oh man, I didn't know I was having a match."
he didn't see it. He said he didn't see. First, he said first of all he didn't even see that Darby beat Andrade because he was getting ready for his match, so he didn't even know that
Now,
happened.
now, now they want me to believe that I'm stupid.
Huh? I'm just telling you what the storyline was. So that
Now
was the
they
story.
they think we stupid.
Was that Jeff didn't know the match was going to happen today. Um, Also, the dirt sheets ain't slick. They started pushing that whole oh Darby might win out of nowhere. I think niggas knew. I think they're probably gonna do a pretty good rating too. Um, just because niggas want to see the title change.
Oh, oh my God, I didn't even get into that part.
This was
Niggas,
definitely like we're trying. operating deal.
Niggas being like, oh man, if Darby Allin gets a surprise win on MGF on Mania weekend, man, that's gonna be really that's how AEW really fights back. Are you fucking serious? The biggest show of the fucking year in wrestling, and you think that Darby Allin title win is going to keep AEW in conversation going into this weekend? It happened yesterday. The niggas not even talking about it today. Jey Uso,
I did.
who they think is the worst wrestler in the world, beat up Cameron. People were talking about that more.
I will say, I saw a lot of people posting about being similar to like giving the same feel as the Mick Foley in '99.
Oh, brother.
Now, I can't speak on that in real time because I was not watching at the time. However, I'm interested to see what momentum AEW gained from that because I know what happened with WWF after that title win happened. They started beating WCW in the ratings. That was the first week. So I'm interested to see what kind of numbers AEW does off of this. I'm sure that this week will be a big number
Inflated.
for them. I didn't even check. I didn't even check the TV ratings today. I usually don't check TV ratings 'cause I don't care. But I am interested this week because I know that I mean if we're gonna be real, that's the reason this happened.
Yes.
They were trying to get a rating up, which is fine. I have no issue with that. Um,
Yes, and an attempt was made despite how stupid it was.
so we'll see. I'm sure MGF will get that title back by whatever the next pay-per-view is. I believe Double
People
or
are
Nothing.
people are already saying that he gonna get it back for All In.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a long title reign. They've been definitely like, oh, let's just do something on the show,
Uh, uh,
which
uh, uh,
I appreciate because I always say the live shows something Meals always talks about. You need to have a live show where it feels like anything can happen at any time, and this was a show. I will say Dynamite the last couple weeks they've done a good job of having a through line where they have an opening segment that leads to their main event. They're doing a better job at that. I think it makes the shows feel more
let me stop you real quick. Let me stop you real quick.
what's up?
Having a show where anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
When we tuned into Dynamite a few weeks ago and we saw Darby Allin get into a fucking car crash, is that not, did
Yeah,
that
but that
not
was
try to accomplish the
inconsequential.
same thing?
That added nothing to anything.
So how
That
do
was
how
completely inconsequential.
how are
This
we
is a
gonna think?
title win.
I- Dog, there is so much shit on
A world
AEW
title match
that
that
just
wasn't announced till that day. That's
girl.
different. You know what I mean?
It was not announced that day. It was announced on the fucking press conference. It's
No,
not
but
a, it
same
was
shit.
not a
It was announced
shocker.
fast. It was announced fast. It wasn't something
A,
built up. It's like, okay, title match,
AE,
bam.
AEW is king of the you don't know what the fuck can happen. Because they do a lot of stupid fucking booking and nobody would think some stupid shit like that would happen. This is not that. This is not
You
a
don't think
oh
this is
man,
a? I would.
this is not an anything can happen. Because when Darby
I
Allin was on the
disagree.
show, a lot of stupid shit happens. I didn't think Darby Allin would just fucking jump off a ladder and then go through some fucking glass with nobody underneath him. I didn't think he was gonna crash a car. I didn't think he was gonna set somebody on fire. I didn't think he was gonna tase somebody.
But that's not what I'm saying though. That's him just doing dumb spots. I'm talking about the show itself having a storyline or a moment that didn't feel, you know, what I mean, something that's story based, not so much a crazy move. You know what I mean? So like,
If it okay, if it wasn't Darby, if it wasn't him,
say it's more
if
so the
it
person involved you have
if it
the
was
issue with.
if it was anybody but Darby that did this, because Darby does stupid shit happens all the time. He's a fucking Looney Tune character on the show.
But this was wrestling based. It wasn't anything like jumping out of glass or
I
crashing a
mean,
car. It was just, hey, this wrestling match, something crazy is about
I
to happen.
I
He just won the title.
I would actually debate that the glass was wrestling based, but
It was wrestling based.
he set niggas on fire in the match. He tased niggas. What is it? All the other crazy shit that he did with John Moxley in that match? There's a lot of crazy, stupid shit that he does that is wrestling based, but there just happens to be a lot more that he does outside of the ring. When I watched
Yeah.
Dynamite way, way back, I didn't think they was gonna throw the nigga down the stairs.
My point is they did a good job of having a show with a through line, and it felt a little unpredictable, and it was fun. I thought the Dynamite this week was a fun episode. Not a lot happened, but that's okay because you had the two moments that you needed. You had the opening segment with MJF and Darby, and then you had the closing segment with MJF and Darby. I think that's all you really needed. Those were the two main characters of the show, and I think it all added
Nigga,
up
when he
in a good way.
won and everybody was out there trying to give him the Cody congratulations, I said, since when all you niggas were his friends?
That's true. Darby ain't never had friends.
Cause no, cause no,
Nigga ain't never had
none
friends besides Sting.
none of you niggas was there when he was getting jumped by the Death Riders, bruh.
Not a single one of y'all.
Why the fuck are all y'all out here? He don't talk to any of you niggas.
That is true.
That's
That's
why.
funny.
That's why everything that happened on that bullshit. Straight bullshit.
You know how it is though. The baby faces is gonna come out.
Bullshit. No, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It was bullshit when it was the Death Riders versus the AEW roster because they kept putting out all their fucking D and C tier teams against them.
Shout out Dark
It's
Order.
bullshit here. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. And the Mick Foley thing and then it being the turning tides for the WWE or WCW. WWE is a different beast now. It is not the same game. Also, I don't think they pulled what is it? What's the equivalent of WCW's WrestleMania?
Starcade.
Did they do that right before Starrcade?
No, they did it in January, so after Starcade. It was the first week. It was the first. I think I want to say it was the first show of January. I believe it January 4th was when McFoley. Let me check. We got the
Like
internet. What am I doing?
you do this big thing that is going to get overshadowed by the biggest wrestling event of the fucking year. That is 2 nights.
That was my thing. I feel like they probably should have not did it this week. I don't think this was the week to do it.
Stupid.
I know why they
Bullshit,
did
bullshit,
it.
bullshit.
I know why they did it or what they thought was gonna happen,
The
but I
reason why
knew
they did
from
it is because this is the only week that you could believe that MJF didn't know he was gonna have a match.
the reason they did it because they thought, oh, we're gonna try to steal some shine from WWE with a title change,
And it's
but it's
fucking
not gonna.
Darby Allin.
But it's not gonna work because A, yeah, Darby Allin also B is the Super Bowls this weekend. It'd be like if the UFL had their championship game the week of the Super Bowl.
Like
First of all, no one already doesn't care about the UFL. It's a very
I
small
would
fan base.
I wouldn't even know I wouldn't even know they had a match
That's what I'm saying.
or a game.
They have a very small fan base as is. So why would they have the championship game the week of the Super Bowl? I don't. That's what it reminded me of. Yeah, it was January 4th, 1999. By the
I
way, I was
get
right.
it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Stupid. Everything about this is dumb.
I thought that was not the best choice to have it this week.
It's fucking Darby Allin. And a Darby Allin that's not even at the height of his popularity. Also, it's fucking
Yeah,
Darby Allin.
I will say Mick Foley had a lot more momentum at that point compared to where
It's
Darby was at this moment.
Can I emphasize that it is fucking Darby Allin, bro? Like,
Darby Allin was
oh,
very over last year.
oh my God! It's what is it? What's the type of shit that we're gonna see? Oh, Tony Hawk is gonna give him a congratulations. Travis Pastrana, fuck, is that his name?
And he
Uh,
dead?
no, the Nitro
Travis
Circus
Pastrana, and he
nigga.
dead?
No,
Did he die?
no, because I just saw an X-ray of his fucking body not too long ago, and that shit is filled with wires. Nitro Circus.
Well, I thought he died. Who am I thinking of that died?
What is it? Travis Pastrana? No, he fucking died, bro. I just saw an X-ray of his body not too long ago.
Who am I thinking of?
I'm sure there's a nigga that died on
Wasn't there a BMX nigga that died?
um was it
Pastrana, not
not
even.
was it not the GOAT?
Dave Mirra?
Yeah, I think it was
Was it
him.
Dave Mirra? Did he die? Oh shit. Not Dave Mirra.
if Rob Oldie New York is hearing this and be let
Oh,
us
Dave
know.
Mirra, he really did die. He died 2016. Damn, that's tough.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, Darby Allin has like no social cachet for real. Neither did MJF, but like also like this title win is gone to like done that night, gone by tomorrow, and it absolutely was. When I saw it, I was just like, why would you do this right before WrestleMania? Like WrestleMania is gonna steal the shine. And then with all the crazy, the fucking gas that they're putting into this press run for Mania, you think people are gonna remember a fucking Darby Allin title win?
They might just because it's Darby Allin.
Who the fuck is Darby Allin?
I mean, to the AEW fans, that's who it is. I mean, if they're looking for new fandom out of this, I don't think that was the intention. I don't know what their intention was. I guess we'll see.
The only people that are gonna remember this tomorrow are AEW fans and me.
We gonna see.
Absolutely stupid. Get this shit the fuck out of my face, man. Closing this fucking tab. Let's talk about
We have WrestleMania predictions.
oh, I wanted to talk about NXT Revenge and then we could do that.
Yeah. We can NXT Revenge. It definitely feels like they're setting up a lot of people to go away for a long
Y-
forever.
Yeah. NXT Backlash 2 weeks long. Um I believe there's 4 matches scheduled this week, and off the top of my head, Blake Monroe and Tatum Paxley in a coffin, in a casket match. So Ruka, Zarya, Joe Hendry, Kiana Carver. Fuck, I'm about to spontaneously combust. I'm forgetting the next one. What else is there gonna be? There's another one, but I'm forgetting. So, oh, okay. Here's the thread on Dion
Isn't it?
Lennox and
Is he?
Miles Bourne.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And we gonna talk about that. But okay. Kalani Jordan and Jada Parker. With Kalani Jordan squeezing the win here, I like this match more than the one that they had on the pay-per-view.
I don't want to see Kalani Jordan anymore in NXT.
Nor do I. But with her getting the win here, I don't see her leaving anytime soon or going for any title, which only makes me feel like she should leave more. But you know, like Triple H and HBK said on that fucking Variety interview, man. So, sometimes they just need to stay a little bit longer. Y'all don't see what we see. So, um, and I very much feel like I see what he sees, but she probably should
I
go
don't. I
already,
mean,
man.
Kalani ain't much different. She's been the same chick for like the last year.
And
What?
and last
I don't think that.
and last year she just tried something new.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just like, I don't
She
even think
It's only
there's
been a
not much
year.
else
She
she can
just
learn
became
down there.
mean.
Yeah, that was remember that was our complaint that her move set was too nice.
Yeah, and maybe that's something that they want to see with whatever. I'm not going to
I feel
speculate
like
on what
not
HBK
much,
sees. Probably
not
not
much has
much,
changed.
but
I feel like nothing. I feel like she's in a position now where there's nothing else she can really learn down there. She got to work with the vets now.
or a vet need to come down, either or. Um, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But I did like this match bet more than the one on Stand and Deliver. Just my personal opinion. Um, Keanu Carver fights off Joe Hendry, and I'm gonna just say this. I think the difference between like an Oba doing this sort of shit or whatever is Oba's a really big nigga. Keanu
I
Carver
don't know
look
why
kind
they
of
were getting
he
compared
looked
to
kind of
him.
small compared to Joe Hendry, bruh.
Joe Henry is a deceptively big guy.
Yeah, like and I'm
He got
not
that Randy
saying
Orton thing.
yeah like deceptively like huge, um,
Yeah,
pause I guess, but
yeah.
yeah I didn't really mean to like compare him to Oba, but it's just the
No,
fact that
but
like Oba would be like the type of like wrestler and build that I would be like yeah I could see him shrugging that shit off.
no, that's what I'm saying because I saw Because I tweeted about Keanu Carver yesterday, and a lot of people I mentioned were comparing him to Oba. I was like, why are they being compared?
He's
I don't think
not
they're the
like
same kind of character.
he ain't nearly as big. They don't wrestle the same. They
They don't.
don't
Their
have.
characters
They
aren't the
don't
same.
not the
Nothing
same.
about them the same.
Yeah, but like yeah, he took that guitar hit and then like shrug it off. I was just like, Nah, you should probably sell that a little bit."
You're not the
Like
no sell guy. You're not no sell guy. That's
I don't know why they making this nigga Loki. I don't get it. This shit not gonna work. He gonna have to sell something at some point.
uh,
And then
I'm
you gonna put him and Joe Hendry in a match? Kill me. Squash
Joe
him.
Hendry's a vet. He's a vet. Hopefully, you know what I mean. Get something out of him.
Can Joe Hendry get something out of himself?
Yeah, man.
Like, what the fuck that nigga cannot work. Um, it would deal. But I watched that segment like, they were gonna do the concert. I'm like, oh fuck this. And then he came out.
I
Callie
can see
Armstrong. Sorry.
I can see Keanu get kicking Joe out the territory, sending his ass to the main roster where he needs to be.
Nah, he need to be a vet. He need to chill that with the vet. Learn more. Learn how to sell, nigga.
Or work Sean Spears, nigga. The
Also,
fuck?
like, I think something that is really, really, really missing here, and it's worked well. He's missing a crucial part of NXT that is working with that has worked for a lot of wrestlers coming in. Booker's not on his side.
That is true.
So when he's doing shit on commentary and
Well,
there's
low
no
key,
and there's nobody to gas it, that shit
but low key,
ain't
he kind of
working.
is gassing it because he's like they're beefing.
I barely acknowledge the beef. I'm just like, oh, it's some LOG shit.
Low key, it's kind of like some Jedi mind trick shit, but
It
that's not here
ain't
nor there.
it ain't working on me, boss. Mandalorian helmet on, bro. I'm not that shit not working on me. Cause like it worked for Stephanie, it worked for Trick, it works for JC sometimes, worked for Roxanne, works for Tatum Paxley. Like when he's like doing dynamic shit on commentary, and then like no disrespect to Vic, I think Vic and Booker is like one of my like by far my favorite commentary team of all time. Um, it don't work.
But it's the thing though with that also Booker actually like actually has to like you. He's not gonna do it just because
Yeah, exactly.
he has to like you. He gotta fuck with you. Either you work, you went to. You'll know if Booker T fucks with you if he invites you to reality wrestling. If you get that invite,
And he fucking with Nico Vance, bruh. That nigga
yeah,
a champion right now.
if you get that invite to reality wrestling, I mean he fuck with you
Yeah, but
heavy,
like
good.
I really do feel like that it is like a missing like part of it is just like Vic, like I love Vic, but he is play by play and he can't make what Keanu Carver
Yeah, not
does.
his job, and that's not his
Make it
job.
he like Max B say, he can't make it look better than what it is. He a
Yeah,
fugazi. So like it don't really work. So when he like doing this no selling shit and Vic is going crazy, I'm like, whatever. Um so yeah, I'm not really buying into it. Also, I haven't really seen him wrestle much. Like I thought like him and Joshua was cool and then the triple threat was cool, but he gonna wrestle Joe Hendry, and I already don't like Joe Hendry. I don't foresee this match being any good. So that is another thing that's just gonna be working against him in my eye. So NXT Revenge next week. Woo! Callie Armstrong defeats Skylar Ray.
yeah.
Cool
I don't know.
debut. Cool
I
debut.
will say this much: as someone who doesn't watch Evolve, she looked a lot better this time than she did the last time she was on NXT.
Yeah, she also looks very different. I don't know what might just be the hair, but she cool.
I don't really what to say to me. Yeah, I thought great spine buster. I do love a good spine buster too. Underrated move.
Big screen, big screen, big screen.
Spine in the pine. Um, I see the potential. I see the
Hmm.
potential with I'm sorry, I forgot her name that fast. Jesus Christ.
You
What's
you
Shorty's
don't see
name?
it.
What's Shorty's name?
Callie
Callie
Armstrong.
Arms. I wanted to call her something else so bad. Callie Arms. Yeah, I see the potential. They're still pretty raw, but I can see the I see the vision. That's why I was kind of confused by people who were like so shocked that Kendall got the call up before she did. But I feel like Kendall is a lot more polished in the ring already. However,
Hmm.
I do think Callie probably has the more recognizable look. Like
Yes,
she
of
stands
course.
out more than Kendall does as far as look wise goes. Just
Absolutely. And
body. She's a black woman, and that's a lot more rare
I
in
mean,
WWE.
just watching her match, she exudes like all the
Yeah,
personality that Kendall Gray doesn't
a different.
have.
Yeah. I also shout out to NXT for finally giving us a a Kendall Gray vignette 6 months later.
Yeah, right. And then like I don't know. They put that mic in front of Callie Armstrong, and
Yeah,
her personality radiates.
immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, Kendall Gray, you better figure it the fuck out and very soon. Um, cause like I'm
This
about
is the
to
thing
hop off
though.
the fucking bandwagon.
But no, but this is the thing. This is the thing with Kendall Gray though. Kendall Gray, one of those talents, like in-ring talents, where like she might be just that good where she can get by off her in-ring talents.
Hey
Like that's
man,
how good I think she is in ring.
not everybody could be Lyra. You feel me?
I
Even though
think she could be.
actually,
I
you know,
think Kendall is that good, bro.
it is glaze when I do talk about Lyra, but like her and Bailey bounce off each other very well. I don't think that like Rin and Kendall really bounce off each other well. They don't really interact with each other much on the show, or like we rarely see like conversations between them. Sometimes like Kendall Gray will be around and then the Ren universe is happening and she's like Charlie talking to Charlie or she's talking about like winning the speed shit or whatever. And then if it's in the reverse, like Kendall Gray's like handling her business and then she's just like kind of there as like moral support. Um that's just a brief analysis. But like yes, Kendall Gray is really good, but if Callie Armstrong gets better and she start talking that shit on the mic, we're gonna see another Trick and Mellow situation happening here. um
Possibly.
we gonna see somebody lunch get eaten. So
Side note, I just put main event on YouTube. Selena Vega, she looking good. That's all I have to say.
okay. I mean, you know, I got my Liv Morgan spiel out, so you can say that. Um, Tony D'Angelo versus Ethan Page. I liked it.
I love Ethan Page, man. I really do love Ethan
Yeah,
Page.
I probably would have liked it more if it didn't have the freaking Ricky Saints antics, you know, happening on the
You
ringside.
know
It
what,
was very
bro?
brief in the match, but like
It was
I
early in the match. It
yeah, it
happened
was
so
very
like it was in
early.
the first 5 minutes. I'm gonna be real. I got a confession to make. I like Charlotte Hill a lot. I do.
I
I
don't
like him.
think I'm not as low as I thought. Like they cut the two shit out quick.
I
Um,
want to hate him bad. This is the thing. I wanted to hate him. I wanted to dislike this guy so much. I was like, I don't like this guy. I went into it saying I'm not gonna like this guy, and then ended up liking him.
I they backed off the tooth shit, and then that was my like big thing. I felt that was very like county fair wrestling. Um, like in a promotion that has like a lot of dynamic personalities, and your person and your like your big thing is that you take your fake tooth out. I this is a $5 match. You feel me? Like or what JR say? This is a $2 steak. You feel me? Like what the fuck are we doing here? But him just being just a fucking weirdo.
With Tatum, I think in the working with Tatum in
Yes.
tandem, like those two together
Like
is
they're just
very
two fucking
is
weirdos.
is a fun dynamic.
And I like that, you know, his like weirdness plays a part into, you know, just gonna play a part into the match. It's just like he's like this guy could do fucking anything. He made the AI, he does all this sort of shit. He's a wrangler, he's a tool man, and then
He
now
can
he
build
makes
a
a
casket.
fucking he builds a fucking casket.
The biggest casket I've ever seen in my life, by the way.
Yes,
It was
that
massive. Who was that for? Viscera? What the fuck?
Viscera's crazy.
Rest in peace, Viscera, by the way. You know what I mean? That's a Nosferatu casket.
Real comfortable.
You're real chill in there. You got a lot of space in there, Blake. Um,
It's big enough for her and all of Vanity Project.
that might happen too. That might be what they do.
Yeah.
Toss on niggas. Um, yeah, I like the whole through line of what is Shiloh building, and then we
Hmm.
get to the point of oh, it's a casket. I think that was a great little payoff. That was fun.
Yeah, no,
I like that. I like
bef-
when wrestling shows do the through line, bro. Give me a something to you know what I mean to
see
bite
what he up
into.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but just going back to Ethan Page and Tony D'Angelo,
Oh
that
yeah, back to
spear
the
and the table not breaking, shit. That's all.
table no cells is underrated too. Not when the table no cells a wrestler, love it.
Hmm.
That happened.
Fantastic.
Didn't that happen? That happened on the AEW pay-per-view. I forgot who got some. They tried it three times and it didn't break. I forgot who was it. I forgot.
I don't know.
Oh man,
That's okay,
but
bro.
it's funny. Um,
Dark
I can't even ask
State.
you because you didn't fucking watch the show. What am I even asking you for? Didn't watch. Anyway, Dark State.
Miles Warren comes out, cuts a promo, just saying fuck all until Dark State comes out, and Dark State doesn't seem to be on the right page at all. And I'm just like, I thought y'all like got this like understood already. Like, I'm confused where the confusion is like still here. Like, hey,
Well, it
we need power, so I need to get the gold. So we can have some kind of fucking leverage going on. I thought that was clear cut and understood already.
well, it seems like Dion wants to be the leader. And Saquon like, whoa, buddy. Who made you the leader? Who's you? Even though he's always kind of been a de facto leader anyway, so I don't know why Shaquan's acting like
The nigga
this is
literally
new.
put the nigga literally put the group together. He's just like, "What
Yeah,
do you mean you're the leader, nigga? I found you."
nigga, I've been leader the whole time.
And then I don't why are we doing a breakup angle? And then also,
I think they should break them up. I actually do think they should break Dark State up.
I
I'm
don't,
not.
because I don't know what the fuck you do with all four of these niggas.
Saquon Sugar should be solo anyway.
And then also, in these disputes of, leader, no leader, yada yada yada, the two other niggas don't be saying nothing.
Then this week, Cutler, he said, "Hey guys, cut it out. We got to work together." He gave us that line.
The fact that you remembered it verbatim is fucking
I don't know
hilarious.
I don't know if that's word for word, but it's very close
Oh,
to that.
okay, that's very funny. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just I don't think these guys like y'all niggas lost like y'all lost the tag titles one time and then y'all breaking up. Jesus Christ, hold it the fucking together.
Nah, man, they're not a real family for real. You know what I mean? This ain't real.
Like, niggas tripping, bro.
Hey,
Um,
Zelina kind of hooping in this match. I ain't gonna lie. This is probably the best Zelina match I've seen in a long time.
Zelina and hooping in the same sentence. This nigga lie.
She kind of going kind of crazy in this match. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the best Zelina match I've seen in a minute.
This nigga's a lie, Your Honor. Speed tournament stuff. EK Prosper defeats the debuting DVD.
DVD. Now I have seen Dorian. He did wrestle AAA a couple weeks ago. So I am an average AAA watcher. They got me. Um,
He too big to be doing all this shit he was doing in this match.
no, that's just hard. I fuck with him. I'm fucking with this guy.
Ah.
I like him a lot.
Mm-mm.
I like the explosive big man. Sometimes pause. That's crazy.
You
I
know,
do like the
I
explosive,
wasn't
just
even gonna
like
say shit until you said the pause. It was just like this.
explosive. Yeah, it reminds me of who's he remind me of? Like a bigger guy who looks the high fly. I can't
KO.
think of it. Not KO because he's not like that size. I can't think of a comparison right now, but I'm fucking with him. I like his style.
No.
I'm rocking with it. You're not rocking with it?
No.
Want to be ground based?
Just power, more powerful.
Nah, I think this helps him stand out.
Does it?
Yeah. There's nobody his size working like that on the roster, especially not in
Yeah,
NXT.
because sometimes there's niggas bigger working like that.
The only thing I can think of is Fatu.
Kevin Owens,
Kevin Owens is not doing the moves that DVD was doing.
but he be high flying too.
He'll give you a little swanton here and there.
Oh man, where that YouTube video, the 101 moves of Kevin Owens,
Nigga,
like.
if it showed me a clip from 2016, it better fucking not.
What is it? What is it? Fucking KO big ass doing fucking standing moonsaults and shit. Like, come on
Yeah,
now.
what, PWG in 2008 when I was in high school?
Nigga did that shit on Raw against like triple fucking Ricochet or some shit.
Yo, that's what DVD reminded me of, bro. Him and Ricochet are kind of the same size.
Oh
And they
shit. And
both
look
kind
how that
of
worked out for
fly.
him.
Ricochet's had a successful career. It's like NXT Ricochet. Like when he bulked up a little bit.
That nigga too big to be working like that.
Let's
Nigga
say
fucking Ishii size doing fucking
he's not Ishii size. Relax.
nigga Hiroki Goto doing frog
That nigga
splash moves,
probably
bro.
230, if that.
You don't think Ishii 230 both small ass
Ishii ain't no damn two. That nigga two.
nigga? Nigga two?
He gave like 285, bro. He's fine. He is 5'7" though. They say he's 5'7", 220. I don't believe that.
The WWE weight.
He ain't no damn 220. I get maybe he is because if he's 5'7", I don't know.
um, JC Jane, and Lola Vice retains her title. Was this match as good as the one that was on Stand and Deliver? No, but I
No.
definitely think that JC did her thing, and I read that she was smiling and like waving, to the crowd.
She's gone, bro.
I hope
I don't know
so.
what that means for Fallon and other shorty.
Well, shit. Hopefully they figure it the fuck out, cause
I say send all three of them up. Send the whole group
Raw
up.
do need a tag team, bruh.
Yeah.
Laney Fallon, hey,
Look, I'll tell
throw
you,
up.
Raw and SmackDown need as many girls as they can get for that mid card. Their mid card are so barren, um, that if I had to see Becky Lynch with this damn IC title or in that IC title picture any longer, she's been in the picture since the shit started.
The picture is only her. It just gets erased and
It's just
adds new
her.
people in.
So yeah, both and Julia had nobody to work with. She working tag matches.
hmm
You know what I mean? So like, I don't know.
Um, but yeah,
JC can go.
yeah, definitely could go. The match is okay, not as good as the Stand and Deliver one, and after the match kind of sets up, who's eyeing it next. You got Callie Armstrong and you got Kendall Grant, you got Izzy Dame in the picture. That picture with like the three dragon heads and all of them look serious and one of them look goofy.
Hmm.
I'm gonna let you decide which one. I think one is the goofy one. Um,
And
but
Fatal?
um, no, in the title picture between Callie, Kendall, and Izzy.
I think they're all about the same level, to be honest.
I don't think so. Um, I would like to see Lola and Kendall go again, so they can just give us another classic. But um,
They run that back. They got great chemistry.
if they just want to go Izzy, so Lola could get another defense, then sure.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'm not mad at it.
Um, but yeah, not. I can't say I would be too excited to see Lola versus Izzy at this current point in time.
So who do you think is leaving off of this episode?
JC,
JC's gone.
possibly with Fatal Influence as well.
I
Um,
think if we're going off the cast match next week,
Ethan,
the Ethan's gone. Do you think Ricky's
yeah,
gone?
Joe
Ricky stays.
Hendry. Honestly, I feel like they're gonna. I don't know. Does like Ricky even have a stake to have a title match?
No, I think Rick. I think Shiloh is gonna take Ricky out. I think Ricky gonna put Shiloh over and then leave.
All right, I guess. But like, yeah, I don't think like, yeah, take Ricky too, because I don't even think like he has like a stake to even get a one-on-one.
I mean, NXT they can just make it happen. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, he could just always just jump him in the parking lot, but like,
Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
yo. Um,
All right,
all right, that's it for NXT.
it's
Let's get
getting
into
late. Let's knock these WrestleMania predictions out from two niggas who don't watch the show. Cause I
the.
haven't watched an episode of SmackDown in about 6 weeks.
Shit, I'm locked in, nigga.
Oh, I
It
don't
be
know what the
raw.
fuck going on.
I think like
If I don't see it on the timeline, I don't know what's going on.
I think since the CM Punk promo where he told Roman, you daddy dead pussy." I think I probably
That's the
only
last
missed
Raw I watched.
okay. I probably think I missed like two Raws since then. But I've seen I probably only missed like one SmackDown.
I've missed everything. I'm not sitting through SmackDown. And that might make me sit through that Pat McAfee bullshit.
Yeah, that was bad shit. And I just wanted to see Smack. I was already watching SmackDown, but I missed the one when Pat McAfee got involved. I didn't watch that one. So when I
For the
came back for
better.
the next one, I was just like, oh, it can't be that bad. Oh, it is worse.
It just got worse. That's all.
It is absolutely awful. But like, yeah, let's get into it really quick. Um, Division versus the Usos and LA Knight.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think this is a good first match to go on for to be on that first hour.
I think Usos and LA Knight win this.
Oh, of course. With a speed face turn in the middle of the match.
They speed turn face?
Absolutely.
Okay. I
Um,
can see that.
they definitely go beat the shit out of him. He probably probably get through put through a table, probably take a BFT, or probably like surrender before the he takes
They
one.
go
Like
fuck speed up.
yeah, I
They
feel
go fuck speed up.
he gonna take a couple he gonna take a couple super
They go
kicks
they
for
go
sure.
fuck speed up.
What is he what is it? He probably got to take that 1D from
Pause.
the Usos.
He does. Yes, he does. He's taking the
Um
1D.
so we'll see there. But obviously, yes, I think the faces are winning. I feel bad for Division with all the injuries because like now they kind of just whatever faction now. Like I don't see them being like a faction that like should be like even in the mid card right now with like Austin Theory and Logan Paul at the fucking helm.
They are a mid card. They went from the
Top
focal point of Raw to a mid card act.
nothing fast.
Fast. Hate to
Fucking
see it.
look. They fucking steered the fuck out that whip. Um Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match. I think that should be really fun and cool. That should be something
Jacob should. This is the thing. Jacob should win that match, but Drew doesn't win ever. So I feel like Drew should win it too. I'm gonna go Jacob though.
I'm also gonna go Jacob. Um,
I also think Drew's leaving. So
yeah, I believe they talked about on the A show. I believe he's gonna go like film the Highlander, but like even outside of that, this nigga keeps getting in his own way. He
yeah,
keep doing stupid shit, and I think it's really funny. And I didn't really notice until you mentioned he never said it wasn't me. Or Jacob Fatu didn't really do his due diligence to make sure that it was him. I think Jacob
I think no.
Fatu was
I think Drew said it wasn't him. He said it.
like I feel like I feel like it was just like I think it's you. It is like it's not me, but I don't like your ass anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
So like they're gonna fight anyway. Like you cost me anyway, so fuck you. Um. So yeah, let's just keep that shit going. Fuck it. Let Jacob Fatu get the dub and do whatever going forward. Um. Stephanie Vacure versus Liv Morgan. Please let it be Stephanie Vacure. I love Liv Morgan a lot. Probably the prettiest woman I've seen in the last few hours. So, but I can't go with that.
I think Liv Morgan wins it because she has a new music video out. That's all I'm basing it off of.
She got a new theme song, so she wins.
New theme, magazine cover.
Yeah, I
There's a
mean,
lot going on.
they could have did that for Stephanie Vacure. You feel me?
They didn't. They gave her a tax commercial.
Shit, what's more important, paper magazine or doing your taxes, nigga?
I don't even know what paper magazine is. I've never heard that magazine in my life.
Oh, you never heard of paper?
I don't know what's in there. I don't remember. I don't even remember last time I read a magazine.
Niggas don't read. Great.
When's the last time you read a magazine? You reading magazines?
Yes.
What magazine you reading? Game Informer?
I don't need to read Game Informer anymore, nigga. I go on
You know what I
TikTok.
mean? Xbox magazine?
Hold on, what's this shit called? Let me look at it real quick. Over here. And the only reason why I read it is because my job is featured in it. And it has a really weird cover. I can't really read it, so I'm gonna have to open it. What is this shit called? Where's your name? Artillery Magazine, and it's an art publication. They like talk about art and shit. And my job's featured on here, so I keep it around. Um, Also, I have the last, I believe, June or July UK Vogue Dua Lipa cover. Um, because I'm a fan. So yes, nigga, I be reading.
Mm.
I be reading. Sparkles and
What's
shit.
the next match, bro? What's the
Um,
next match?
AJ Lee, Becky Lynch.
God, I don't care. AJ Lee.
AJ Lee, so Becky could get the fuck out of the title picture.
Yeah, I don't care.
um,
I'm
if
can I be honest? Can I be open and honest with you? I've never cared for AJ Lee. I never thought she was good at any point. Don't think her promos are good at any point. I thought that pipe bomb she did was overrated as fuck against the Bellas.
overrated and sexist.
Yeah, I've never been big on AJ
I
Lee. I
wouldn't
don't
even
see the
call that shit a
appeal.
pipe bomb, honestly. Just like just a sexist rant, which is clearly written. And I think like the big mystique about like the pipe bomb, it very much feels like it wasn't written, while that one feels like the most written promo of all time.
Yeah,
But continue.
but I'm gonna go AJ Lee gonna win.
Yeah. I have no strong thoughts about AJ Lee, but I think AJ Lee should win because I think Becky should be doing anything else. And I personally have not seen all the matchups that I would like to see AJ Lee get involved in.
Yeah, that
Um,
too.
she might not be the best wrestler, but I just feel like she hasn't been wrestling much. And she said, I'm willing to like kind of like wrestle anyone.
Yeah,
And I think that's cool. I would like to see her wrestle people. So once Becky is out the picture, I believe I will see that. Because I don't think AJ Lee's going to be around once she loses that. So I would like to see
probably
more
not.
matches from her before she leaves. But this very much could be like the last one on her contract.
Nah, I don't think so.
Shit, we'll see. Um, Fatal four-way tag team match, Irresistible Force. We're best friends. I'm just gonna call them best friends. Lyra Bailey and pending the Bellas.
I think if I thought maybe the Bellas, but because of the injuries, I don't know if they want to take that route. I would let Lash and Nia retain.
That's cool with me.
Why not?
I would prefer them to retain. And if they don't, if I had to give it to any other team here, I'm gonna go Bailey Lyra, and I don't have to explain why.
Wouldn't be mad at that either. I'm cool with that too.
Seth Rollins versus Gunta. Seth doesn't need the win. I will go Gunter here,
The thing with Gunther keep winning. At some point, he has to go for the championship again.
and he should have him and Punk wrestled already.
Yeah, at SummerSlam. Then Punk won the title, and then Seth cashed in.
Let's run it back. Fuck it.
They could run it back. It's
And
true.
if Roman wins, then we can get Roman Gunter, and then Gunter
Yeah.
retire that nigga.
Yeah, right. Um, I'm gonna go Gunter.
hmm
Seth won last year, so he can lose this year.
Yeah, that's fine with me. But I'm gonna go big Gunt and Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I'm gonna go Cody Rhodes because I don't think Randy Orton should be earning shit if Pat McAfee's gonna be by his side.
I think Cody should win in general. Even if Pat McAfee wasn't involved, I think Cody should win this. Um,
I agree, but
I don't know where this is going. I don't like it. I don't like the way what's brewing. I'm not feeling it. People are making predictions that this might be some kind of TKO corporation stable, authority stable shit. I
that
pray
shit
to
not
God
gonna
it's
work.
not it.
That shit not
I
gonna
don't
work.
think is they're trying to be
And
really like meta with this, whatever this is going
my
on. I don't think it's working.
my
People
what
don't
is
want to
it?
see this.
I talked about it in the chat earlier, and there's like many schools of thought here, or like many like thoughts here. Is just like they're trying to do the anti-authority thing. It's not gonna work because I don't think anybody from TKO, from the actual company TKO, or they bring in a new personality that is supposed to represent TKO, is going to like there is no true face to the authority. You get me? And
Unless it's Pat and Roman.
I think that I don't think that's gonna work, but we'll circle back to that. If I see Ari Emanuel on my TV at any point in time,
I don't think so.
I know these niggas one really miss Vince McMahon, or they think that like we need to recapture the Attitude Era in the stupidest way. Like they're thinking like they're thinking like the IWZ, where just like they're thinking like the very people that they're trying to offend, or rile up by trying to
I
mimic
don't.
the Attitude Era. Now, if the representatives is going to be Pat McAfee and the potential Roman Reigns, that doesn't work either because we did that last year. The Rock was supposed to be that. And in the chat, I called this AEW shit. You have Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. They defeat The Rock, the big bad board member who was very much the face of TKO. And then you put in a capital E employee, Pat McAfee, in his stead. Not gonna work for me. Cody has effectively already defeated the Authority last year. It's not
I
going to
mean,
work this year with somebody who's a lower level employee.
I just don't know who this is for. That's my thing. Who asked for this?
And
What does
they
this
talk.
get? What do you gain from this? Belittling your fan base, your IWC fan base, whatever they're trying to do. What is it? I don't understand this promo. I didn't even
I
watch the promo, but even this whole thing with
I
like Pat shitting on like the Sunday show or the Saturday ticket sales. Like, what are you like? What is this for?
Yeah, I
Who is it
like
as a viewer? I
what
don't
weird reverse
care.
psychology are you trying to
Yeah,
do and
it's
being like, oh, we're gonna shit on and be like, oh, I hate Pat McAfee so much, so I'm only gonna buy tickets tonight too.
he's over here like referencing like cage match and shit. I'm like, what are you referencing? Cage? Like, no one gives a fuck. I just want to watch wrestling. I don't care about none of this stuff, man. I just want to see Cody and fucking Randy fight.
It is, yeah, basic and with all the
I
history that is already there between the two. And I feel
yeah,
like
I just
and I feel like we're going to get something like very like dramatic in the Cody fashion, just between all the history of them two. And I originally thought that like, hey, like Randy, I know we're friends now and all that stuff, but I don't want you to hold back. I want you to be him. And what that would have turned Randy into was going to be the abusive guy that he was to Cody all back then.
well, I mean, everything was fine up until even when they
Yeah.
had when he turned them on the contract signing, that was
Yeah.
great. I had no problem with that. And then all of a sudden, then the pack came
Pat
out of
McAfee
nowhere.
has to get involved.
Out of nowhere.
And then CM Punk is getting involved because Pat McAfee wants to say some shit. Um
Well, I think
It's just
Punk said
like,
something
yeah,
first, but yeah.
either or. Um, no, 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 yeah, Punk definitely did say something first, but like, yeah, like it was just if Pat wasn't there, Punk wouldn't have said anything. Like at the end of the day, it was Pat McAfee's fault. At the end of the day, um, yeah, I don't really understand who it's for, who it serves, who enjoys this storyline. Um, and I don't know, like they even talked about on the A show, like it's always Cody's feuds that always get this weird meddling,
Like they don't have faith in him for some reason.
and I don't get it because he legitimately
Like,
put new like life into this company.
or if you don't have faith in him, then why did he give him the fucking title in the first place? If you don't think he's the guy to handle that shit,
Yeah, like
give it to somebody else.
I don't get it. I legitimately don't. I don't know who this is for. I don't know who this serves. I Cody, just win this and just kind of just like put this shit behind us. I know they're probably gonna do some
Oh
stupid shit
no,
on Backlash, but like
we're
let's
definitely
just
getting that Jelly Roll Cody
let's just
versus Randy match.
let's just speed it up. Let's just speed it up. Let's speed it up. Honestly, I don't even think it's gonna be Jelly Roll. I feel like it might be Punk. I feel like it's gonna be Cody Punk versus Randy Roman.
Okay, I can see that.
Um, so
I'm
everybody,
shocked Jelly Roll doesn't have a match at WrestleMania.
Randy beat his ass. He Jelly Roll very much might get
Jelly Roll,
involved in the match, but
yeah, I think so too. Cause he's been
uh,
on. They've had him on TV every week since for like the last month.
non-stop.
So there's no way Jelly Roll not going to be involved in WrestleMania or Backlash going forward.
Yeah, my I could very much see Cody or like Jelly Roll getting involved at Mania, ugh, and then it resulting in at Backlash, and then you get the match. We get the match that people are like dreading is going to happen at Backlash. Um,
Honestly, they did it. That's the thing though. I think if they did that match at Backlash, I really wouldn't care that much because it's Backlash. You know what I
I
mean? But
I don't really care
I don't want Pat
either.
involved in WrestleMania in the main event. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
In the main event of WrestleMania, I don't want that. Backlash, I don't give a fuck. It's Backlash.
it's WrestleMania back I'm playing. Um, but it is what it is. That's night one. Night two, Oba versus Brock. Let's fucking go.
Okay, so here's
Take it
my
home,
thought.
Oba.
This is my thought for Over Brock. I know the general consensus is that there's no way Oba should lose, right?
Hmm.
I think there's a scenario where Oba can lose and it makes sense. And in my scenario, the only way I can see Oba losing, and I wouldn't like really upset me personally, would be if Oba's dominating that nigga like he has been for the last 5 weeks, and Brock resorts to cheating to win the match. Something he doesn't do. Something that gets Brock out of character. That's the only way I'll be like, okay, I'm cool with that. If you can get Brock to cheat to win, because think about how you have to think about as long as Brock been wrestling, how many times he's cheated to win, and not many times.
Hmm.
That'd be it. But with all that to be said, I think Oba wins it. I think there's no way they don't hear these crowd reactions and think, hey, you know what? Let's fuck him over. They have something right here. I think everyone sees it. Strike while the iron's hot. Don't overthink this. You don't have to overthink this. Just give over the win. Whatever you want to do with Brock after that, that's fine.
Mm.
But yeah,
Okay,
I don't think you.
I'm gonna give you. This is how we get the rematch. Same scenario, or we get the rematch. Different scenario. Oba whoops this nigga's ass. Embarrasses Brock.
And then run it back again.
Brock goes, I'm not going for that shit. We see Brock come on Raw. Oba comes out, very, celebrates his win. We cut to the back. Brock Lesnar, where that nigga at? Ah! And then we kind of just get the Jacob Fatu and Drew
Cody.
McIntyre thing just
Oh
with
yeah.
Brock and over. You're like, I
I'm not
want
mad
the
at that
win.
too.
Where's that
That
nigga?
that makes sense too.
And then they just run it back
I,
at Backlash. And
I
then he
like your
loses
idea
again.
better.
Two losses
So
to Brock.
you don't think this is the thing? I don't think Oba needs to have a win streak. I'd rather Brock
It don't
win the
have to be.
second one.
It don't have to be a
If they
win
do
streak.
that,
It just got to
Brock.
be a Brock a win on Brock.
If they're gonna do multiple matches, Brock can win. They're gonna do three matches. They'll end up doing three matches.
He does in fact have to win one, but I
Yeah.
really do feel like Brock really fucking with this nigga.
Oh
Winning
no. Oh
two
yeah. Brock loves this guy. I can tell already.
winning two matches is a stretch, but if Brock Lesnar already feels like he's on his way out, why not? And it don't have to be the gut match, to that like really takes him out. It could be Oba.
It could be over. It could be. Absolutely. Um.
That is Cyrus booking. That is what I'm cool with. Brock Lesnar already says, he's kind of like on his way out, or like he's kind of like done, and I
He
think
didn't
that's
kind of
fine.
say. He said it. He basically, I'm done,
Uh,
dog. I'm done with
let
this. This is it.
let it
I ain't
be
got much
Oba.
longer.
Let it be
I wouldn't be
Oba.
mad if it's open for me. Would not be
Um,
mad.
I don't know why they call it a six pack ladder match. It is a multi-man ladder match. What the fuck we put
I
the
mean,
six
there's
pack
six niggas
for?
in it. Why not?
Well,
Six niggas.
multi could also mean six, but neither here nor there. Penta Javon, Dragon Lee, JD, Rusev, Rey Mysterio in a ladder match for the IC title. I would like for Penta to retain.
Am I bugging if I think Rey Mysterio wins this? Because it's on ESPN.
Sure. That's fine, but I would
I
very
think Rey
much
wins it.
I would go Penta and just have the craziest entrance. So people go, "Oh shit, that's kind of cooler than Rey Mysterio."
The nigga already got a crazy interest. I can only imagine what his WrestleMania interest is going to be. The pyro budget, crazy.
Man, I know just a bunch of niggas in the mariachi outfit with the mask on and a bunch of fire.
On the fire.
uh Sponsored by goddamn dude wipes.
Who getting the dude white sponsor? You think it's Penta? Someone getting
Do-
dude white sponsored this
Dominic
year.
Mysterio, he on the card.
Oh, you already got it. That's right. I forgot Dom already got it.
This one probably gonna be sponsored by Tahine, bitch. Tahine, Aqua Fresca, whatever the fuck whatever international shit they gonna try to promote on this shit. Um but yeah, so that should be cool. Um Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley.
I don't know who wins this.
I'm just gonna go Jade.
I think Jade wins it too. I don't know what Rhea does going forward, but I think Jade wins it.
Rhea, big star, she'll figure it out. I don't know what the fuck you would do with Jade if she lost.
Tag team. I don't know.
Mm, he probably should have. I mean, it is what it is. I'm
Jade can go
not.
to Raw.
I'm not gonna say anything nice or mean. Um, but I think Jade should just win it because I have no idea what the fuck you do with this young lady after the match. So yeah, Sami Zayn, Trick Williams for the U.S. title. This
I think
probably
Sammy wins it.
this has probably been the first time in a long time that I'm excited for the U.S. title match over the IC title. Um, but yeah, it's big trick time. Um,
I think Sammy wins this.
oh, I don't like you.
I think Sammy wins because he's gonna turn heel in the match. That's my thought process.
I don't like your thought process.
Thus, we get the chase from Trick. I don't think Trick's gonna go full baby face, but I think he'll probably. I think Trick will stay the same character, just he'll fight the heels now instead of the baby faces. I don't think he'll defer too much. Like he ain't gonna go full on white meat baby face, kissing babies and shit.
Um, I think they should just do it. Just give it to Trick, please. Just give it to Trick, please. Just give it to Trick, please. Fuck man, just give it to Trick.
Are you on the anti-Sammy wave too? The internet
Uh,
has turned on Sammy heavy.
I am not anti-Sammy, but I am pro Trick.
That's why. Yeah, I will say this much.
People have hated
Uh,
Sammy for a while now.
yeah, people do not like Sammy. Also people don't realize that he's turning heel, which I don't understand how you don't realize.
That
Like it's
is
very
that
obvious he's turning heel.
Yeah, that is the funny part. Like he's already cut the "You People" promo. Like, what are you
Yeah,
guys?
he's been cutting the "You People" promo for mad long, just in a more subtle way than the usual blatant.
I mean, that shit was kind of blatant a few. What is it? I think last week. So I'm
Yeah,
just
like
like,
he
come
niggas
on,
said, "Why are
y'all.
y'all booing me? I'm right." It is what he hit niggas with.
And he would not be wrong. Is there a draft rumored?
No,
We should probably get Sammy to fuck off with the show. Or he ends up facing Cody, but we'll see how he slimes his way to that.
I
But
think if he turns heel, that's the plan.
I
Eventually, he'd be the
mean,
one to dethrone.
I mean,
I say this.
the nigga already heel.
I've been saying this for like the last 3 years, but I think this is the year Sammy wins the championship.
Nigga, some people have
It's
been
gonna
saying it
happen.
long.
It's
Niggas been
gonna
saying it longer
happen.
than you, bruh.
It's gonna happen this year. I promise.
I think it would be huge for Oba and Trick to defeat main eventers, WrestleMania main eventers.
I don't have faith in Triple H. He's too pussy.
He do be too pussy, but we'll
He's too
see.
pussy. I don't think he can do it.
Old man, just do the right thing, bro. Um, the Demon versus Dominic Mysterio. Um, Come on, man, Demon up.
This demon. I don't know. They wouldn't bring a demon out if he's gonna lose.
Between that and then also just like Dominic is probably gonna
Dominic's
have to
his
like
ass whooped.
he's probably gonna try to like have to win this match all on his own, which he never does, and he's quite scared of doing. So
Yeah,
like I don't like he's too much of a chicken shit heel to win this, especially against like them trying to rehab the fucking demon. So
yeah.
we'll see. And then CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. CM Punk. Roman Reigns has not brought it these few
I
weeks
like this.
or
I
this
like
last
this
week.
car promo he cut today in response to the interview. I thought that even they got edgy with it. He let off a couple F bombs, but I like the car promo he did today. That was probably that's honestly the best promo I've seen from him since the shit started.
Yeah. That
To
is
be honest,
as of this recording, I have not seen it yet.
no, it's
Um
a little 2 minute promo. He in the whip. He in the
yeah,
in the G
yeah.
wagon.
He could talk all that shit when the nigga not in his face, so that already takes points off. Um
But to be fair, he was responding to the interview that Punk did on
well
for one of the media tour things.
it's probably the interview that I saw earlier today, and guess what? He ain't say nothing that he ain't say to that nigga face already.
Mm.
So, and you know what? He probably would have said more to his face if he showed up for fucking work. Um, so yeah, Roman, I don't give a shit, and he already cozying up to like Pat McAfee and shit like that, and that's why we alluded to like him representing TKO later. What fucking ever, whatever, whatever.
Why is Asuka EO not on the card?
Because we had to make room for,
Because Sunday had less matches than Saturday, right?
well, shit, probably one match is gonna go longer than the others.
They could have threw EO Asuka on there.
They could have, but I also don't really care for that feud. I'm not gonna lie. Like I am excited for the match, but I don't care about the feud. I feel like
I
Oscar
feel
and
like EO. Okay,
Io Oscar probably should have happened like a long time ago.
I feel like that's more of egregious snubbing in WrestleMania than Carmelo by far.
Oh, yeah, sure, absolutely. Um, but like I'm not bothered by either that. Like I don't like where was this when Oscar was like yelling at Kyrie like long ago. Like,
She still yells at Kyrie.
no, but like Io didn't really give a shit. Like now you want it, now you want to stand up and free your homegirl? She been in jail. Y'all were actively fighting when she was getting yelled at. So I don't know why that's something that we have to really revisit for Mania. I'm cool. I'm cool off that.
I just want to do the EO tone. I want to see everybody do it in the Vegas, and
Well,
I really
nigga,
don't get it.
you can see it after Raw, after WrestleMania.
It won't be in Allegiant Stadium though.
I don't give a shit. Nah, I don't, I don't think it's that big of a snub. I don't really care about the feud. Honestly, it's just been like them just talking shit backstage, and then what is it? It all came ahead fucking earlier this week, but where they finally got kind of like physical, but Raw after WrestleMania, main event the show. Whatever. That is it. That is our show. Any final words of Armenia before we take us home?
No, that's been a long ass episode. Jeez.
Okay. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/the A Show RNC. You can follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at A Show Quan. You can follow me, Cyrus at Cyrus on TWR. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube is in the show notes. Um, Not a big blowout for Mania this week. Kind of kind of just subdewy. But yeah, we're gonna come back next week and just we're gonna talk about NXT Revenge and WrestleMania recap.
You can actually watch AEW, what you're supposed to
We'll see.
do.
I'm not even playing. We'll see. Bye bye.